Hey, is it Saturday already? No, it's a surprise Thursday live stream. What is up, guys? Disney Dan here. Welcome back into the channel. I thought, you know what? Let's do a live stream today. I want to build up those hours. Let's have a awesome Thursday live stream. We'll just have a fun time talking about what I'm excited about for August in what I'm excited about Disney World in August. I'm getting my stuff all mixed up. What's up, everybody? Rosie Cunningham is here. Brandon from Phantasmic Ears is here. Patrick from Zippity Doodad is here. Faith is here. Welcome, everybody. This is going to be really fun. Stick around. We're going to be talking about everything Walt Disney World that's coming in like a couple of months. Next week is my 60 days where I'm going to be doing my fast passes. Everything is going crazy. Hey, Disney Circus Girl, welcome into the stream. Steve Zod is here. Corey is here now. I was waiting for Corey to jump in here because he is going tonight to the Disney Villains After Party thing at Magic Kingdom. That is going to, if you have not checked out Corey's channel, he's going live tonight. You got to remind me on the time because I can't remember what the time is. But Corey is going to be going live from the Disney Villains After Party tonight. So go check out Corey Meets World. I'm sending everybody over to you, buddy. Steve's World is here. Kate Atwood is here. Barefoot Adventures, welcome into stream. Great to see you. Timothy Rainwaters, welcome into stream, buddy. The legend R. Johns is here. Welcome in, R. Johns. Only One Kenobi is here. Samantha Lowe is here. 7 p.m. is when Corey is going live. So make sure you're here 7 p.m. Go check out Corey's live stream of the Disney After Hours Villains event. It's going to be absolutely amazing. Todd is here. Welcome in, Todd. I just got room for Galaxy's Edge going to get to see you. Yes! Another one is coming with us. This week has been crazy because there have been so many more people just booking their trips and coming down to Florida in August. It's going to be the biggest YouTube Disney meetup I think there's ever been. Courtney Rainwaters, welcome into the stream. Mike Wheeler, welcome into the stream. Great to see anybody. Now, I am putting out an invitation to all moderators. If you would like to join me on the live stream right now, if you want to, please just let me know and we can talk about August. I've got a couple of topics to talk about and I'm putting it out to everybody. The Shep family, welcome into the stream. Great to see you. And the Shep is also going to be down there, I believe. So, and he's just come back from Florida. So it's awesome. Donna Jaworski, welcome into the stream, my friend. So good to see you. Barefoot Adventures lives in Tampa, so that's not far from Disney. So that's awesome. Welcome in, everybody. I know it's a little bit early. It's like just getting to the end of the day, your time. Like it's like 9:23 where I live. So it's kind of like the day is nearly wrapping up. But I'm going to be here for a couple of hours talking about August, what's going to be happening. This is where my channel and actually everybody's going to go there. We're just going to have the most amazing time. I'm buying new equipment, I'm buying microphones, I'm buying just everything because I want to make the content on this channel even better than what it is right now. So it's going to be super exciting. RV into Disney, welcome into stream. Joseph Andrews, welcome into stream. Barefoot Adventure says, I go to Fort Wilderness Campground and make videos for my channel. That's really awesome. I love Fort Wilderness because they have the Hoop-Dee-Doo review there. They have Trails End, which is one of my favorite places to go eat. It's great. I know we're already talking about food. Only One Kenobi says, I'm there in Disney in August. I want to meet up you, Josh, Jenna, Corey, definitely are Johns. Yes, Only One Kenobi. That'll be really awesome. Send me a message on Twitter and we can find a time which would be awesome. Lorena Zapata, welcome into the stream. So good to see everybody. This could be really exciting. If you are interested to jump in on the live stream with me, please just send me a message on Twitter and maybe I'll try and get you in. Obviously, you'd have to be a moderator or somebody I know very well who has collabed with me before or who live streams regularly. So that's the invitation so we could talk about August. And obviously, if you're going down to August, it's going to be just excited to see everybody. It's going to be really exciting. I can't wait. But I've just broken it down of what are the big things that are happening in August that I cannot wait for. Yes, we'll be talking about food. because, you know, it's me. And speaking of which, Disney Food Friday video will be up tomorrow. I know we missed last week. I do apologize, but me and Corey did an awesome challenge last year, which I thought I'd bring last week and show everybody. So yeah, it's going to be really awesome. We're going to be talking about food tomorrow. I won't give you a hint on which food item it is tomorrow, but we will be at Disney's Animal Kingdom tomorrow, which is going to be really exciting. Cool. So should we just talk about the elephant in the room? Should we just get this, like, should we just talk about Galaxy's Edge? You know, let's just talk about it. Right. Galaxy's Edge, Disneyland opened Galaxy's Edge, and I was just blown away. I was blown away of how it looks. To be honest, I actually haven't seen that much of Galaxy's Edge. The only Galaxy's Edge I really saw was from Josh and Jenna's live stream as well as Dev's live stream, and that was pretty much it. I didn't watch anybody else's. I didn't watch any vlogs. Because I want to keep some of it a secret as well. Courtney Rainwood says, we are going to miss you by a month, Dan. We're coming at the end of September, 1st of October. We are doing the Halloween party. I'm very excited. We're that close. That much. So we are, I just didn't really want to watch a lot of the Galaxy's Edge videos because, you know, we're going to opening day, and I want to be, you know, surprised. I want to be surprised of what is going to, you know, what is going to be there. I know it's pretty much identical as the one in Disneyland, but will we see, you know, all this interesting stuff? You know, will they use the reservation system? Will they, you know, there's opening Smuggler's Run, but they're not opening Rise of the Resistance. But who knows what's going to happen? We don't know. I am excited to see all you guys in Galaxy's Edge. Yes, Kate Atwood, I'm super excited. And that's an awesome idea. Keep some of the excitement for you. Exactly. So crazy to think that Halloween will be starting up soon at Disney. We will be talking about Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party because I have big plans for Mickey's Not So Scary. In a way, because I'm probably going to make a complete fool of myself with all the costumes that I'm going to use. Because I think I'm going to 2 Halloween parties, but we'll come back to that. We'll come back to that in a bit. I'm probably going to allow you to vote of which character maybe I should go one time to the Halloween party. But we'll talk about that soon. We'll talk about Galaxy's Edge for now because, you know, this is like the big thing that's happening this summer. This is like the main event, right? Going to be awesome. The 50 Beverly Challenge. I mean, gosh, this is gonna be mad. This 50, you know, Beverly Challenge shenanigans. I don't know. If you guys don't know, a lot of us are planning. So last year, me and Corey did the 10-shot Beverly Challenge. I didn't mean to do that, Shep. Sorry about that. I'm trying to make you a moderator. Sorry about that. There we go. There we go. I'm so unprofessional. So last year, me and Corey did 10, but I think 50 will just be mad. I think 50 will be crazy. I don't really know what to expect. I don't think that we'll do 50. If I'm honest, me and Corey struggled with 10. And you can't really tell what it's like until you've done like more than like 3 or 4, because it all like, it's not so much the taste of Beverly, it's all the bubbles that sit right here, and you feel like you're going to belch, but you can't because it's like, it's weird. It's really weird. And to be honest, I think 50 is a bit of an overstatement, if I'm honest. Speaking of somebody who's done a 5th of that, it's going to be a little, yeah. So yeah, I think that'll be fun. I think we'll do some Beverly's, and we'll have some fun with that. But yeah, Galaxy's Edge, I'm super excited. There are so many people going to Galaxy's Edges. Here's my plan for Galaxy's Edge, and I'm going to be very upfront with every person here. I will not be live streaming Galaxy's Edge. I will not be live streaming Galaxy's Edge, and I'll give you one good reason. Firstly, Disney Parks blog is going to be there, and they will take up all of the Wi-Fi, all of the connection, everything to stream all over the world for Disney Parks blog. Second thing, every single other YouTuber is going to be there and would want to live stream. And when Corey, I'm so glad you're here. When Corey went to the 30th anniversary of Disney's Hollywood Studios, he found it hard to live stream even on the 30th anniversary, and that was nothing compared to what the crowds will be like in August. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to vlog it. I'm going to pretty much just vlog as much as I can, and not go live during Galaxy's Edge, because I want to give you good quality content. You guys don't want to see me lagging the whole time. I'm gonna vlog it, and that's probably the best way for me to do it. I'm just hoping I match Corey and Dan's 10. Oh, Patrick, we'll see. Get Binky, welcome into the stream. So good to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by. So many great channels here tonight. Thank you so much. Well, tonight for me, still kind of the day for you guys, because the US is a couple of hours behind. I'm like Marty McFly in the future. Back to the Future. It's a good reference. Maybe you should do a shot for your age. So if you're 50 years old, then you do 50 shots. So I would have to do 24 shots. I could do that. I reckon I could do that. I'd rather vlog and edit. Yep, I agree with you. Get Binky. I would 100% agree with you. I agree. I look forward to the vlog. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. I hope they up the Wi-Fi at Hollywood before Galaxy's Edge opens. Who knows? Who knows? Hey, Dan, I'm leaving for my Disney World vacation on Saturday. Pamela Hoffman, I hope you have an amazing trip. I'm super excited for you. Have a safe trip down there and enjoy the magic. Disneyland, how are your hours? My hours are 3,500. I'm only 500 hours to go till I get monetized, so this should help me just a little bit. Faith, it's 4:30 p.m. here in New Hampshire. I used to work in New Hampshire. I used to work in Brookline, which was really, really awesome. I love Brookline, New Hampshire. So shout out to you guys. Brandy and Dave are here. Speaking of 50 stupid Beverly shots, here's the one who's orchestrated it all. So Mr. David. hey, Dave, if you want to jump in, if you want to come in on the live stream, feel free to, my friend. I'm gutted about Galaxy's Edge. I'm there 24th of July to the 7th of August. I miss it. I wish they did a soft preview entrance or something. You think they will? I think they'll do a cast. They'll do a cast member and a media soft entrance. I'm not sure about a soft entrance just for the general public, I'm afraid. The Wi-Fi might die if everyone streams that day. It'll be a Hollywood Studios blackout. Yep, that's why I'm going to vlog it, because there is no point of me trying to bring you guys content that's just going to lag the whole time. You guys will get frustrated. You'll jump over to someone else's stream and they'll lag. Like it's not worth it. I would rather just vlog as much as I can, and I'll give you a bonus. Me and Corey going for dinner later that day, or the opening of Galaxy's Edge, so you'll get a bit of bonus, and then I'll just upload that night, and then you can watch it. I'm really gutted. And no, don't listen. It's not going to be the last time you ever go back to Disney World. Only one Kenobi, but you'll be able to see all of our videos, all of our streams, and be with us through the magic of tech. Apparently, I'm the ringleader now. Yep, yes, you are. Hey, Dave, come on in. Let's talk about it. Come, if I don't know if you're working or not, come join. Let's talk about it. Same here. I'm vlogging that day too. Yes, Patrick, and also Patrick. Same with you. If you want to join in, Shep, if you want to join in, feel free to. I'm with you on that, Dan. Vlogging, it is the way to go. It is the way to go for something as big as that. If it was something a little smaller, for example, food and wine, then I would definitely live stream it. But because you get to see me eat, which is like a rare thing. But you know, you'll be able to. It's just not going to work out if I live stream. It just isn't. Give me 25 minutes, Dave. I am going to be here for quite a while. So come join when you're ready. So yeah, it's gonna be really exciting to do Galaxy's Edge. I had a phone call and saw Shep get blocked. He didn't get blocked. I made a boo-boo. I can't wait to destroy Boma after being up all night, dude. Oh, this is gonna be mad. Like literally, we'll probably pass out eating zebra toast because we'll be so tired. We'll probably be eating our meal and then we're done. We're just gonna. I will watch you live on through vlogs. I'll be happy just watching you. Thank you so much for that. Again, that just means the world. Vlogging except the line stream. For sure, man. That is one silver lining. Plus, I won't have to suffer the crazy opening crowds. Yeah, I'm not excited about the opening crowds. Yo, checking in from work. What's up, y'all? Hey, Carl's vlog. What's going on? D Hazel, welcome into the stream. Great to see you. Zibity just says, I'm driving right now and be headed out on date night, but I wish I could. Oh, no, you would rather be with your significant other. I'll give you a pass, Patrick. Go Pats. Get it? Because he's Patrick and he's from Boston. Go Pats. That's bad, really bad joke. What is the thing that you're most looking forward to? Oh, Faith. This is why I broke it down into categories, because there's just so much. Like the people, Galaxy's Edge, food, Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, Haunted Mansion, just getting out of the UK for a little bit. It's just because the UK is in a bit of a shambles. We're not going into politics. You know, I'm just excited for everything. I'm very much like just a person, just a very outgoing person, and just wants to enjoy everything. I'm heading home. I'll continue watching when I get home if you're still on. Steve, come join the stream if you want to, buddy. I'll be on quite a while. I have some indie movie premiere to photograph tonight, so I'll be chilling till then. Sounds awesome, my friend. Yeah, so it's pretty awesome. I'm looking forward to Galaxy's Edge. I'm looking forward to Millennium Falcon's Smuggler's Run. If you guys didn't know, I am a massive Star Wars fan, and me and Walt from Mouse Talk do our Star Wars Sunday reviews, which we do once a month leading up to episode 9. And yeah, you know, we just have a lot of fun, and I'm a big Star Wars fan, and I can't wait to fly the Millennium Falcon or be a gunner or be an engineer. I aim to hit Galaxy's Edge the year Tron is open. How about that for a plan? Hey, dude, you got Tron and Galaxy's Edge. I mean, how can you get any better than that? Patrick, that was very hard with the Bruins last night. No, I don't know anything about American sports. Sorry. Okay, man, I'll check in when I get home. Sounds good, man. Sounds good. I'm doing a Jack and Coke challenge at Jelly Rolls in August too. This is gonna be wild. Captain Akron, welcome into the stream. So good to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by. So yeah, we're gonna have a really great time just doing Galaxy's Edge, seeing so many amazing sights, amazing just being immersed in the Star Wars experience, I guess. You'll have the best time. Your excitement is intoxicating. I mean, I don't know. Michael Riley, welcome into the stream, bud. Great to see you. I'm a Boston girl, born and raised. No, I love Boston. I really love it. And maybe, just maybe, I'll be in Boston next year. Just maybe. A little bit of a hint for next year. Eva, welcome into the stream. Eva, great to see you. Thank you so much for stopping into the stream. Thank you so much. So yeah, Galaxy's Edge is looking fun. What does everybody think about Galaxy's Edge? We saw how bad Toy Story was the first day. I'm just imagining Star Wars opening. Hollywood studios will definitely hit capacity that day, and there will be people standing outside the park. No doubt, Courtney. No doubt. And there was actually something that happened today over at the other park down the street at Islands of Adventure. Hagrid's roller coaster opened today, and people told me it was like a 600-minute wait. That's like 10 hours. And that's only for like Hagrid's roller coaster. So I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. It's going to be a little a little nuts when we get to Galaxy's Edge. I don't really know what my plan is, but we'll have to see how it goes. I don't know what we're gonna do, but you know, anything can happen at Disney. I might just get there really super early and just camp it out. I mean, I have dinner the night before at Sanaa, which we'll talk about in a little bit. And then I just think I'm just gonna have to just completely brave it out, I guess. I don't know. It's gonna be a little crazy. But I'm excited. I'm really excited for this. I think it's going to be like hot human sardines, insanely packed. Pretty much, it's going to be really just a lot of people in a very small space. Immense cosmic power in a little living space. That's an Aladdin reference told really badly. 3 days wait for Galaxy's Edge. Yeah, the line has actually got here to the UK, and we're starting to line up now. Yeah, Hagrid's got up to a 10-hour wait. That's crazy. Hopefully, Dan, come to Boston. I'm thinking about coming to Boston next year because I love Boston. It's one of my favorite cities in the world. I just love it. Not in the Walt Disney World, in like the whole world. Mouse Talk. What is up? What's happening in August? Nothing much. Nothing much. So yeah, we're talking about Galaxy's Edge. I'm looking forward to Smuggler's Run. I'm also looking forward to trying the food and the blue milk and the green milk. It's going to be fun. It's going to be really just amazing. And actually, you know what? I'm actually even more excited to see all the YouTubers there. This is like an unofficial massive Disney meetup. So it's going to be mad. It's going to be crazy. Yeah, you serious? Was it 600 minutes? Yep, it was 600 minutes. Yeah, it was an insane wait, and yet so worth it. Yes, Dan. Yes, Dan, that would be awesome. Dang, I heard the line is already in China too. not China in World Showcase, like actual China. Main Street Insider, welcome into the stream. Hi, hey Dan, I'm so excited for Galaxy's Edge in August. I'll be there a couple days after it opens. Main Street Insider, so will I. Come say hi to me. It'll be really awesome to meet up. That'll be awesome. Is the capacity of Smuggler's Run more or less than Flight of Passage? I have no idea. If anything is to tell us about Flights of Passage, that was a really, really long queue when it first opened. And that was for a franchise that is not really a franchise. It was one movie. Whereas Star Wars has been built up for 40 years. I don't know. I think it would just be, it's going to be crazy. Sleepover at Shep's. You must not be looking forward to the heat. I'm actually looking forward to the heat because I come from a country that is always raining. But I'm not excited about that. We will be literally packed into Hollywood studios like sardines. Ain't no party like a Shep party. The new coaster has been closed because of rain most of the afternoon, says Archons. That's interesting. That's really interesting. I would just wonder what the queues would be like if it was still running. We have some bucket list Disney things we're doing on this trip, and we will get to that, Mouse Talk. We will absolutely get to that. We are changing 25 per person if they stand in our yard. I've got my own room, so I don't need to. But I think it costs a little bit more than $25. So queues will definitely be ridiculous, and absolutely, it really, really will be. Also, Walt, if you want to join in, I can send out the link to you, and we can talk about August if you want to. If you're around to discuss this, feel free to drop me a message, and you can jump in. So yeah, Galaxy's Edge is going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it. I don't really know what to expect in terms of crowds, how Walt Disney World will deal with it, but who knows? Who knows? I do have that little feeling that I might wait a day, because I am going to go back to Hollywood Studios later in my trip, but I don't know. It's gonna be something special if I do go there opening day. So we'll see. We will see. Right. I'm gonna get a special guest in here. So while I'm doing that, I wonder, like, what are you guys really excited about for Galaxy's Edge? Tell me, like, is it the Smuggler's Run? Is it the food? Is it the merchandise? Is it the food? What is it? And yes, I said food twice on purpose. What do you guys think? How about that? I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be fun. Let's get Walt in here, and we'll talk about Galaxy's Edge a little bit. And yeah, we'll have a good time. Let's catch up on some of the chat. I'm doing well. So everyone's saying hi to Donna and Mouse Talk and Faith and Courtney and Eva and Kay and Shep and Main Street Insider. So good to see everybody. Patrick, Alcohol Cantina. Hey, Disney Nerders, welcome into the street. 8 days for you guys. You are just a tiny bit over the week till you see the Disney Nerd Herders in Walt Disney World. Now, I believe that Charlie is going to go live from Walt Disney World, and obviously, I no doubt in my mind they're going to do vlogs. So, guys, if you haven't checked out the Disney Nerd Herders, they're going to Walt Disney World in 8 days. Go check them out. Really, really awesome family. And this is actually my first time going to the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party. I'm going to dress up as Lilo for the party. Courtney, that is awesome. I'm super excited for that. And yeah, Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party is just amazing. Every single penny of that ticket worth it. And look who we have here, my buddy. Rocking a Green Lantern shirt. Gosh, he's representing DC tonight, not the movie Green Lantern. Walt from Mouse Talk, my partner channel. Great to see you, bud. Welcome into the stream.
Thanks for having me. Sorry, I just literally walked in the door 10 minutes ago from work. So
I love that. Priorities. I get home from work. I've gotta go on Dad's stream.
Sure, I saw that you were talking August, so I said, "Oh, I got to go see what he's talking about." Hi to everybody.
Nothing's happening in August, so
no, nothing at all. Nothing at all. Absolutely not. No, we are absolutely doing some bucket list things. I won't spoil it just yet, but I was really glad to hear Meg's going. I'm assuming you know now. That's great.
Yep.
I think that's going to be awesome. We're going to have so many more people. What we haven't done yet, and I think at some point we'll have to as we get closer, is pick that specific day, park, and time where everybody gets together, even if it's only for like an hour.
Yep. Something
where everybody is together, everybody gets to meet at the same time. You know, get some autographs from you and Meg that we need.
You don't need an autograph, me. Goodness me.
And a big picture. Obviously, we got to get a group picture.
Yes, absolutely. I feel like there needs to be. Yeah, you're right. I think there needs to be a massive group picture of all of us. We need some sort of like Twitter or Facebook. I know another Twitter group or another. I don't know. Where we need everybody there to take this picture.
I agree.
The problem is that if we take it on Main Street, we'll block the whole of Main Street. Like we'll reach from one side to the other, and the photographer will have to step like 20 feet back just to get all of us in.
I know, it's true. Or, they have the big area in front of Hollywood Studios. You have a big area by the fountain over at Epcot in World Showcase. Oh, not World Showcase, or right in Future World.
Or in front of the Tree of Life.
Yeah, that's right. There's a big area right there too.
Yeah,
so
it's gonna be. I feel like we're gonna be one of those things where I don't know if you guys did this when you were young, where we would write like our names on like white T-shirts, just to say like an autograph book, but on white T-shirts. Like that would be so cool. If we got everybody's autograph.
Shep said it. He's getting this Disney autograph book ready to go. I am too, and I'm getting autographs from everybody in the YouTube community.
That's right. Before, because I've actually written down in one of my categories, people. Let's just very quickly. What are you most excited about Galaxy's Edge?
Just seeing it for me.
Yeah.
It's not even the rides. Just being able to walk in there and see the X-Wing, see the Y-Wing, see the Millennium Falcon, see the Stormtroopers running around, walking around. That being able to feel like I'm in Star Wars for me, because as we talked about ad nauseum in the past, I grew up on Star Wars. I was there in 1977 when the original came out in the movie theaters. I was in the movie theaters. I was 7 years old. Right. So I remember it like it was yesterday, and it's my life. So for me, that more than anything else, the cantina, the droid shop is probably the next thing for me, to be honest with you.
That looks so cool.
Just the overall being able to live Star Wars is what I think I'm most looking forward to.
And I think if there's any two people in the whole world that is so excited for Star Wars, and it's us two. And hopefully I don't do a Dan rant and see like Jar Jar Binks walking around, but who knows? Mickey Sightings, welcome into the stream. So good to see you. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's gonna be amazing. I can't wait to see everybody at Galaxy's Edge, and we're gonna have a lot of fun. But let's talk about people. So we have only a few people coming to Disney. Actually, it feels like the whole YouTube Disney community is going.
More than two are going. More than two.
We found out. Here's a funny story. So I think you may have heard this on Meg's stream yesterday. So Meg actually told me last week. She told me last week that she was going, and she said she's like keep it quiet. Don't tell anybody. I want to keep it a surprise because I'm not 100% sure yet, but just keeping it quiet. So I'm like, okay, my lips are sealed. And then I was actually screaming down the phone because I was so excited because if you don't know, since like last year, I've been trying to get Meg to come in August, and finally she was convinced that to come in August. So I was just super excited to find out that she was coming, and then yesterday I saw her getting ready for a live stream, and you know when you see like a live stream that like, oh, this person's got a special announcement, and I'm like, okay, I'm like, I messaged Meg and I'm like, is this what I think it is? And Meg goes, no, I'm not pregnant, but I'm going to Disney. It's great. And but yeah, you know, we have Meg going, we have you guys are going, Steve's going, Chris is going, Zippity Doo Dad's going, Dave's going, Shep's going, Only One Kenobi's going. Everyone is going, and all
is Jeff going?
Jeff is going. Cargo is going. Obviously, both Corey's Fiasco and Meats World will already be there.
Donna will be there. Arjon,
Donna, yeah. So
Miguel will be there.
All the people who live in Florida will obviously be there, which is really exciting. So Donna and Samantha, of course, because we got Sonar together, because we'll talk about that later. Yes. Which is, I'm so pumped for that. Bread service is like, just I'm drooling right now. We have like obviously Resort TV 1 is going to be there. Like everyone is just going to be there, and it's just going to be just such an amazing experience. And if I thought last year was amazing, like this is gonna top it. You know, you still have like you got people like Magical News Live is going. I don't know if Dean from the Live Place is going. I'm not too sure. Maybe Epcot Bob's going.
So one of them's going.
One of them I think is going. Our Disney Adventures is going. Belle Southern is going. I can't even list everybody because there's so many people going.
Jim, more sunshine.
Jim from More Sunshine Please is going. And then obviously everybody is coming along with us when we live stream, when we do all this amazing stuff. So let me tell you something. If you aren't going to Walt Disney World, it's not the end of the world, because there'll be so many live streams out there. You can go to whatever park you want, because there probably will be somebody there live streaming. So it's going to be super exciting. I can't wait. And yeah, so
do you see what Charlie put? I'll warn them, increase security. Bunch of crazies coming in August.
You know, we all need to get like a Disney t-shirt and be like Disney YouTube crazy community or something.
Remember the movie The Crazies? That's
oh my gosh, it's just gonna be amazing. And you know, it's weird because I have met some people before. I've met like Nick before, Corey before, Josh and Jenna, and that, and it was just amazing. It really was amazing. But actually getting to see like everybody and the people who I talk to pretty much every week, like, well, we talk pretty much most days. We talk about YouTube pretty much all the time. So being able to see you guys, being able to see Meg and Corey and well, both Corys, being able to see Steve and Shep and Patrick and just so many people, and I'm just so excited to see. It's not so much I want to go on the rides; it's more like I want to be with people to go on rides.
Yeah, I agree. It's funny because we've never met anybody from YouTube except one person. If you've ever watched Attractions Magazine. I don't know if you know who that is.
Yeah.
Well, there's Elisa. There's Banks and Elisa.
Yep.
Elisa. Well, we actually met her. We met her at the parks. Yeah, we met her. Very nice. Of course, she's from Maryland originally.
Sure.
And we met her in the parks at Animal Kingdom for a special preview of Pandora.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we were kind of starstruck just to meet her.
Yeah, I've actually met Banks. And
have you? Cool.
So I was at Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party like 2 years ago, and I was just getting started with YouTube and whatever, and at Magic Kingdom, I know exactly where I was. I came out of Cosmic Rays, past the tea party, on the way to like TTA and whatever, and I see him going the other way, and I'm like,
right,
and I just shouted at him, Banks. And he turns around and just like, what? And I was just like, I know you. I was like, oh, you watch Attractions Magazine? I'm like, yeah. So like we had a hug, we talked,
Right.
and I watched that. I watched Attractions Magazine way before Banks was even on, and just really like way back when I think the first video I watched from Attractions Magazine was, I think, maybe one of the years of Food and Wine, where Tinkerbell and her friends, her Tinkerbell like fairy friends, came onto the stage because they were promoting their new movie.
Mhm.
And I just remember watching that video, and I just really got invested by their channel. So I don't know. I saw Banks. I was like, he's awesome.
Well, it's funny you say that because you talk about what inspires you. Attractions Magazine was one of the first shows we ever watched on YouTube, Disney related, and then we would just watch the attractions, the show, and then from there we started watching the Diz a little bit after that, and that's kind of where we got our start on YouTube, as to get following from YouTube. So yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, it's really weird. I for a long time didn't watch the Diz. It's only actually the last couple of years that I started watching the Diz. And now, ironically, a friend of mine is on the Diz.
Sure. They're okay. The Diz is okay. They're not. I think they can be. No offense to them, but I mean they can be negative too much sometimes. I think.
Yeah.
But they know their stuff.
They do. They really do. And yeah, I actually just prefer more live streams in the parks and vlogs and these kind of smaller live streams, smaller community stuff, because they don't really look out for us. We are together. So yeah, I love this community, and I'm just so excited to see everybody in August. We're gonna have a lot. We're gonna eat a lot.
Yeah, I agree. 100%.
Because let's just break it down. We got Sanaa, Galaxy's Edge, and then the day after that is Food and Wine.
Mm-hmm.
And let me tell you something. That's going to be a great 3 days of eting.
And Melissa's birthday while we're down there too. Yeah,
and Melissa's birthday, so extra cake.
Yes.
It's going to be great. Love live streams. It's so nice to be right here in the moment. Well, thank you so much, Faith. I really do appreciate it. Hearing something like that is just absolutely amazing. So yeah, so I'm super excited to see everybody. We'll talk about people and obviously. And speaking of people, don't forget at 7 p.m. Eastern, Corey from Corey Meets World is going live at the Disney Villains After Party at Walt Disney World's Magic Kingdom later tonight. So go check it out. It's going to be an amazing stream. I'm going to be there, probably most likely talking about food and villain food and all that.
Corey's in the chat.
Yep, he's right here. He's right here. I'm ready to eat down all the food. Hashtag all the food. Hashtag stay warm. Are you guys doing the dining plan? Well, I think it's a good time to talk about food because, yes, I am doing the dining plan.
Which one? The dining plan or quick service?
Oh, I'm doing the regular, full-blown dining plan. We'll be eating tonight. Oh, I'm excited to see what you have, Corey. Hopefully it's chicken nuggets because the Disney chicken nuggets are the best. I am doing the Disney dining plan. Are you doing the Disney dining plan?
We are. Yes.
Yes. Have you done it before?
Absolutely.
And what do you think?
Well, I actually did a video on whether or not we thought it was worth it. So I'm not going to say.
I was leading because I knew you did one. I was just trying to yes, say it.
We did several different videos about that. We did one on how to kind of monopolize the dining plan, how to take the big advantages of it, and then we did one where we actually broke it down money wise. Yeah. Where we actually literally kept every single receipt and what it cost to get the plan, and then what we spent, and kind of gave a comparison of whether or not we thought it was worth it. But I'll put it to you this way. We're doing it again.
I mean, that must tell you something, right? And I'm doing it, and apparently I'm the food guy, apparently, in this community. Speaking of people and friends and people I'm excited to see, Haley and Corey. Well, Haley is here. Welcome in, Haley. I'm super excited. Not only am I going to see Haley and Corey, but Meg's going to be with us as well. We'll be able to meet up all together in what I'm just getting too excited. I think you can change a dinner into 3 snack credits, which will benefit during Good and Wine. I like that. Good and Wine. Says Chat Family. Being on the plan during Food and Wine really changes things. It does.
I agree if you're a foodie now, you got to be the type that's going to use it. Like for me, it may right, exactly. But for me, not being the foodie guy that I am,
Yeah.
I'm not into the adventurous foods. It may not work as well for me. I'll put it to you that way. Like you, Melissa, you'll do fine with it. Absolutely.
Tina McNeil, welcome into the stream. And hello, Tiffy Bell. Welcome into the stream as well. Thank you so much for stopping by. It's going to be awesome having you here, joining us, talking about August. It's going to be absolutely great. For better or not so better, Corey, on the dining plan for food and wine. We'll have to see. So I've done the dining plan now, gosh, 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if that doesn't tell you something.
Well, I think we have too. Yeah, we've done it 3.
When thinking about it, I never like leave anything at the end of my trip. I may have like 1 leftover or 2 leftover snacks, but I always eat my meals. I always pretty much eat my quick services.
Mm-hmm.
And when you think about it, if you just think about just the dining plan as a whole, I'm happily openly talk about what it will cost me. So for 2 weeks, the dining plan for me cost around 500, 600-ish per person, which is a lot. It is a lot. But when you think about it, right, you get an entree and a dessert, okay, plus drinks. Add that up for 1 meal. That's going to cost you what, $60, $70? Maybe, possibly. If you have like the steak, the souffle or whatever, the really expensive stuff, it's going to add up. And for 2 weeks, you make good money out of it. Well, you don't make any money, but you get what I mean.
That's the key. And that's the key, because it's the dining plan. The regular dining plan is $75.49 per person per day. Yep. So you have to eat $75 worth of food a day to make your money.
Yep.
And the knock for me, Melissa loves the dining plan because she loves the fact that it's a peace of mind. It's paid for. It's out of the way. You don't have to worry about your food. I always felt the dining plan made me prisoner to my dining reservations. That we had to make this certain amount of dining reservations to make not a profit, like you said, but you don't want to lose money either.
You don't want to lose money. There's no point doing the dining plan and then you go to dinner and have a salad as your entree.
Right.
There's no point. There's really no point.
Absolutely not.
Pamela Hoffman says, Dan, on my trip that I'm leaving for here in 2 days, I booked my trip with a marvelous deal, free quick service dining. So excited. And if you're okay eating just quick service your whole of your trip, money, like you're done. You're good.
I agree. If you can get the dining, if you get it for free,
take it.
You easily make. Yeah, it's a no-brainer. Absolutely.
Let's before I quickly jump into my Uber driver.
What up?
Haley Raven just says you got to try Le Cellier, and I really need to try Le Cellier because I really want to. Now, if there's any person who loves food as much as so, I've got the person who loves Star Wars as much as me, and I've got somebody who loves food as much as me. It's my friend David, or Dave, from Brandy and Dave. What's up, pal?
Nothing, gentlemen. What's going on?
Well, are you Ubering me to Disney or something?
I am. I'm actually I'm picking people up and taking them to the front of the line at the Hagrid ride because it's 97 miles long right now. So
only 97 miles. That's really not that much.
Yeah. Sorry. It's a drive stream right now. So, but you guys are talking about my 2 favorite things: Star Wars and food, and
this is why we're friends.
Had to jump in. Exactly. Exactly.
So food wise, so if you guys didn't know, you probably all do know, Brandy from Brandy and Dave, Brandy and Dave, David from Brandy and Dave. Gosh, I'm getting my people mixed up.
Yes.
I mean, you look just as good as Brandy.
That's not true.
Two beautiful people. If you haven't checked out Brandy and Dave's channel, one of my power channels, I'm taking that from RobFuz. You got to check out Brandy and Dave's channel. What is, apart from, I know you're gonna say it, Cape May Cafe, what is one other like place that you're going to go eat at Disney?
So we'll be down in July and we're trying some new stuff. So I mean, our favorites are Cape May Cafe. We're huge fans of Kona. But we're trying a few new ones. One being the Plaza, which we've heard so many good things about.
Yep.
So we got that. We got Grand Floridian Cafe, which I think is a hidden gem.
It's amazing there.
Oh, it's so good.
It's so. Have you ever been there before?
Yeah, we ate there last year and had really good food and out of this world service, and it was one of those where it's the end of the night, so sometimes you don't expect it. I mean, Brandy and I were both food service folks in college, and you know how it gets at the end of the night, and it was amazing, right? So that's that. I mean, the big one that I'm really looking forward to is we have Toledo's at Coronado booked.
Right.
So the new restaurant opening up in the tower.
Right.
We have it booked, and the menu looks really, really good.
Yeah.
Yes.
I haven't heard anything about it. Surprise, I don't know anything about it.
Well, I'm actually surprised. So the funny thing about it is, and I got a kick out of this. I'm stealing this straight off of Jim Hill from one of his podcasts. He's like, much like everything Disney seems to be naming now, the names are way too long, right? Like, if you remember Narcoossee's, I had no clue what Narcoossee's was until I looked into it. This one is Toledo's, a steak, seafood, and tapas restaurant. That's the official title.
That just ticks off most stuff on my list.
Oh,
Steak
but it was
on there.
Totally true. But it's funny because they were going into the fact that, like, with everything being optimized for search engines now, you want what the food is in the title of your restaurant. So if people are looking for a new place to go, it's not just, oh, what's this place? So, but yeah, at any rate, that's besides the point.
I'm super excited for this. So you're going to this new restaurant in Coronado.
Yes.
You're going to Grand Floridian Cafe, which is certainly one of the most underrated restaurants.
Agreed.
And speaking of underrated, the Plaza. Now, if you guys have watched my Disney Food Friday, I talked about the Plaza.
Yes.
And that is, again, probably the most hiddenest gem in the whole of Magic Kingdom.
Well, we talked about this a bunch last week, and the other one that we're hitting is Cali Grill Brunch. And
why am I not surprised?
Dude, it's so good.
You'll need to get an extra seat because I want to join.
Oh, well, unfortunately, I'm bouncing that Sunday from the Galaxy's Edge opening weekend.
Yep.
But could you imagine the full force of vlogtastic vlogginess showing up 20 heads strong at Cali Grill Brunch and just decimating it? It would be grand.
And then people will make me clean the windows like I did 3 years ago. If you guys didn't know, so this is going to give you a big plug. The Disfluencers podcast, hosted by Brandy and Dave. We sat down for a long time, talking about, you know, everything Disney, my channel, and whatever. It's an amazing podcast. And
Appreciate that.
We spoke about, this is episode 7, the best one. Just saying.
It is.
No offense, Corey, because I know Corey's here as well. Was it so? We spoke about when I was a cast member. There was one day I had to clean every single window of California Grill. It was like the most amazing job I've ever had in my life because I get to see the whole of like Bay Lake, Seven Seas Lagoon. I get to see Bay Lake Tower and the Magic Kingdom and everything for like 3 hours. It was just insane.
Well, think about that experience, but you get to eat the food because one thing, and this is a secret that I don't want to tell anyone, so everyone in the chat, don't tell anyone else.
Yeah, it's not a secret anymore.
Exactly, right? If you book the brunch at 10 or 10:30, you can get in at 10. So you literally have 4 hours. They won't kick you out. You could eat 2 meals there, eat 10 and 2,
Yeah.
try everything on the menu, and you're just sitting there in your glory, staring out over the awesomeness that is Seven Seas Lagoon. It's incredible.
I mean, can you get any like anything worse than that? Like that is like
I don't know.
heaven on earth right there.
Yes.
Sorry, go
And
ahead.
Walt's back. I was just
Yeah.
going to say hello to Walt. I didn't. I was rude and didn't say hello.
David, good to see you, sir.
Good to see you, man. What's going on?
Not much. Thanks for stopping in. We're getting excited. Somebody is only a week away from booking their fast passes.
I know. Very, very quickly, I just want to say, Faith, I'm finishing up work here now, but I wanted to say thank you for the live stream. It's my first live stream on your channel. I found you by a mention on Resort TV 1. Have the best time in August. Faith, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Josh and Jen are good friends of ours, and I look forward to seeing them in August. But again, thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for joining us.
Absolutely.
And I hope you check us all out. Check us, everybody, out in the stream. So thank you so much for stopping by. Yes.
Hey,
Before we get on fast passes, because I want to ask where Walt is going for his dining, because we're on dining plan. I want to know where you're heading.
We have basically one. I have like a.
Yeah, I've done the same, buddy. I've done the same.
We're doing. I mean, well, one of the first days we're there, we're going to do the Edison. I want to try the Edison. I actually want to try it at night, later in the night when they start to get into all the. I want to say adult entertainment. I know it sounds terrible, but you know the entertainment that they do in the evening there, it looks really cool. So we want to try that.
And you know, I think you're doing that the day before or after I try it.
Before when?
Before I try it.
Yeah, we're doing it that Saturday.
So I think I'm doing it on the Friday.
Okay.
So I'll have to report back to you.
Yeah, please do. I mean, we got Garden Grill, we've got Liberty Tree, we've got Via Napoli, we've got, of course, Sanaa, we've got Raglan Road, we've got Trails End. We've never done Trails End before.
I'm so pumped for you going there. You'll love it.
We have other ones too, and I just don't know where they are. Melissa knows. Isn't that terrible? I should know all these.
Well, the
Hollywood and Vine. I know you don't like Hollywood and Vine, Dan.
You know, I just, the thing is, right, there are buffets in Disney I love, and there are buffets at Disney that I don't love.
You don't, yeah.
You know,
Preach it.
You know, good buffets are like Trails End, are like, you know, Cape May Cafe. I said that because Dave's here. I'm kidding. But no, Cape May Cafe is a really good buffet. But Hollywood and Vine, it's just like, for me, if I was to eat at Hollywood Studios, it would be the last place to go. I mean,
really?
I love 50s Primetime. Everybody knows that. Brown Derby is great. Sci-Fi Dine-In was okay, but Hollywood and Vine just like look. Imagine it, right? You got Hollywood and Vine, you got 50s Primetime. I'm going to 50s Primetime. That's just me.
Gotcha.
You know, it's not my favorite place to go eat at Hollywood Studios, if I'm honest. But maybe I'll give it a try. I just don't like the fact that it's.
We've never tried it. We're going because Steve booked it for the same day as Galaxy's Edge.
Right.
He booked a breakfast, lunch, and dinner there.
Yeah.
Just to make sure we got in, so we'll pick one of them and try it.
Yeah.
You know what they'll be like? There'll be a separate line where they'll be like, all dining reservations this way and whatever. Firstly, just very, very quickly, Corey says, I have to head out, guys. Great stream. Guys, at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or 12 a.m. midnight here in the UK, Corey is going live from the Magic Kingdom for Disney Villains After Hours. Please go check out a great friend of mine. And if you guys if a moderator could put Corey's link in the chat, go check him out. A great friend. We're gonna have an amazing time tonight later. So thank you, Corey, for stopping by. Have fun tonight and eat some great food, buddy. So yeah, you know, Hollywood and Vine just never. I don't know. I think I'll need to try it again.
Well, if I could, here's the thing about a lot of these character dining things.
I feel like you're gonna preach right now.
This could be the Dave version of the Disney Dan Rand. Disney knows in some capacity that there are places that people are going to go hit no matter what because of the characters, right? So
Yep.
I think Chef Mickey's could be one of the most overrated places to go eat, but you're not paying for the food.
Yeah.
For me, Hollywood and Vine is kind of like that because they have these specific character interactions where it's just the standard buffet. And I hate to say it that way, but especially the breakfast one, there's nothing special about it.
Yeah. But that goes across the board. I agree with you.
Yeah.
But we've eaten at Cinderella's Castle, and God bless it. I love Cinderella's Castle. We've eaten there twice for breakfast. The food is pedestrian at best, but the experience is fantastic.
Yeah, but it's interesting. They're kind of changing their tune because if you look at, like, I think they're the last two character dinings to open. One was Trattoria Al Forno breakfast with Rapunzel and Ariel.
Oh, that's great.
And it's fantastic food.
Yeah, we've done that. That's fantastic.
The menu items they put on there are great.
Yes.
Then look at Artist Point. They did the same thing. They basically took that menu, revamped it, but they're offering better food than what you would normally get at a dinner for a character meal. So maybe they're changing their tune on it and they're doing it slowly.
Yeah, you know what I feel like? I feel like there's two.
Right.
It's really weird to say, but I feel like it's two generations of character dining. Just very, very quickly, Dave, if you're still here, we have someone in the chat saying, "Hey, Dave, are you on your way home?"
Yeah. Tell her 10 minutes.
So, Brandy, Dave will be home in 10 minutes.
Thank you.
There you go.
I love that. Dave has been caught.
That's funny.
Yes, chat.
That's hilarious.
I popped in to see what's going on, and I'm like, "How am I on?" says Brandy. Hey, Brandy, if you want to join in too, please feel free. It'll be great.
Laptop.
I completely lost train of thought.
Oh no, you were saying two different generations.
Yeah,
of food.
there's two generations of character dining. You have the old kind with like things like Hollywood and Vine. Chef Mickey's is just, I've worked Chef Mickey's. Ugh. Like really, it's really just. I think Steve came in at the wrong time. Firstly, 1 second. Chills, welcome in Chills TV and welcome in Noah, the Disney World fan. Great to see you, buddy. And great to see you, Steve's World. Another just awesome friend, Power Channel. Just we have a great laugh together. Great to see you, bud. Thank you for stopping by.
Oh, thank you for having me, man. I was hoping for a safe, fast trip home so I can make sure I got on here for you.
I feel like everybody has rushed home just to get on my live stream.
Well, you better return the favor later.
Russian.
I will. I'll come on later. So Walter's jumped out again. I think there's something wrong with his connection. But Steve, right. Are you on the dining plan, my friend?
Of course I am.
Of course you are. Now, apart from a little thing called Sonar, where will you be eating?
Oh, I will be eating at a lot of new restaurants that I have not eaten at, which include, as soon as I find my list, I'm eating at Les Celliers for sure,
Nice.
which is not new to me. I am eating at the Garden Grill, which is new to me.
Nice.
I am eating at Trail's End.
Yes, that's two people going. It's amazing. You'll
Kona
love it.
Cafe, per your request, Kona Cafe.
Yep.
I'm eating at Skipper Canteens, or
Nice.
the Jungle, whatever that one's called.
Jungle Cruise, Skipper Canteen, Navigation Company, something or other.
Yes, that.
Limited LTD LLC.
Yeah.
And then I know I have the two. I have the Liberty Place Tavern. Is that what it's called?
Yeah,
Liberty Tree Tavern,
yep.
and the other one that's over there. What's that one? The
What's over there? There's a Diamond Horseshoe, but it's not.
Diamond Horseshoe. That's
Oh,
the
you're
other
eating
one.
a Diamond Horseshoe. Interesting.
Yes, I'm eating
They
both
do
of
a
those.
stage show.
Oh, they do, don't they?
At lunch, though, I think that one's a lunch for me.
Oh, nice. I've never eaten at the Diamond Horseshoe because they
No, it's never open.
It's never open, but sometimes they change it from like quick service to sit down service, and
That's where the stage show is for the table service. Now I don't know You're right, Steve. It might only be for dinner. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's hashtag overflow.
Hashtag overflow. Very quickly in the chat, Gelly's Journey, welcome into the stream, and Greg's Disney Adventures, also welcome into the stream, buddy. Great to see you. Yeah, I've never been to Diamond Horseshoe.
You haven't either.
And you know, this is gonna surprise all of you. I've never been to Liberty Tree either.
Whoa.
Come on, man.
I've never been there either, but for you, that's the big deal.
You know, the thing is, right? I feel like it's very much like. I feel like looking at the menu, it's kind of like, all right, it's Thanksgiving whenever I want, but
Which is good.
but bearing in mind we don't have Thanksgiving here in the UK, so I'm like,
But that's good food.
I'm like, do I really want my first ever Thanksgiving meal at Liberty Tree Tavern? No.
That's a good call.
You're invited to our house for Thanksgiving.
That's a really
Yes.
good call.
Zippity Doodad, thank you so much for stopping by. Great to see you, and have fun on your date night. Go Pats. I'm gonna keep saying it. Go Pats.
Stop saying that
Rob
with me
Buzz
and Walt on the stream.
I know. Please stop saying
And
that.
me. They're our arch rival.
and
So-
Steve. RobFuz, welcome into the stream, buddy. Rob, if you want to join us too, I know you're not coming to Disney, but I'd like to. If you want to jump in, please feel free to. It'd be great to have Rob here as well. Yeah, I've never been to Liberty Tree because I just never. You know what? I'm going to Garden Grill for the first time. I know, shocker. And that's be the first time I'm going to have like a Thanksgiving-ish meal.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm kind of excited by that. I'm kind of just like, I can't wait to see, you know, new restaurants. And I think, Steve, because you're trying some, what restaurants are new for you, Steve?
I'm actually, as you were saying that, I'm pulling my reservations up just like I said. I think I have at least 7.
Nice. And Sonar is one of them because
Yes.
yes.
And I was at Artist Point. Happened to be that, which I was nervous about because I don't like a lot of the stuff. I don't think that's there, so I kind of wanted to try it with other people.
Yeah.
But that wound up being Galaxy's Edge Day, so that got scratched real fast.
Well, Artist Point or Storybook Dining is very adventurous food. I you know, even I like my food, but some of that stuff I'm not sure even I could do.
I don't think I would have eaten a single appetizer, and I might have eaten the prime rib if I told them to cook it longer. And but the desserts looked amazing. I would have killed those desserts.
Prime's amazing. Prime is so good, dude.
Is it?
Oh yeah.
Wait, have you done
Yeah.
the Storybook Dining, Dave?
Yeah, I did it in January with Dale and Jenna. It was.
Yes, you did, didn't you?
I did.
That's
was
so
really
so
good.
what was the food like? What was it like? What did you have? What kind of things did they do?
So the appetizers have changed since we were there. They still have this weird shrimp cocktail, which is odd. They changed from some sort of like meat chicken pot pie thing to more of a charcuterie setup.
Okay.
And then I think the other appetizer escapes me right now.
Well, isn't one of them shepherd's pie?
Is that the one that they still have and they
I-
got rid of something else?
I'm not sure. I just saw shepherd's pie was on there. That's one of the. I've
Yeah.
seen the review a few months ago, so I don't know if it was old or new.
Yeah, they changed a little bit because Brandy and Gigi just went there in May, and she was not happy that the appetizers had changed. But
Hold on, Shep family just goes my pie.
yes,
Shep
yes.
pie?
Yes, shepherd's pie.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Love it.
But then entrees wise, there's a great chicken dish. There's a couple different. I think it was a fish dish. The prime rib, in my estimation, is the way to go. They smoke it in the smokehouse out back. It was killer. And then Steve, you're right. The desserts were really, really good. Really good.
See, I'm more of a savory than a sweet guy. So
Me too. But they were done really well. So
I guess I'll have to see. I don't know. I may want to try it at some point, but it wasn't to be this year. My dining, because probably people have forgotten.
Real quick, Dan. I'm gonna transfer to more of a studio environment.
Sweet. Have you got here for my Uber pickup?
I did. I'm outside.
Oh, sweet. We'll head over to Hagrid's train
exactly.
runaway thingy, whatever it's called.
Magical Storybook Adventure.
There we go. Shep family, thank you so much
be
for
right back.
stopping by. Thank you, Ryan.
Shep.
For, have a great night, and we'll be on for a while. So, Ryan, if you want to jump in anytime, feel free to do so. So my dining plan. And no, I am not going to every restaurant at Disney as much as people ask me. I'm not going to everything. So first day we are doing Crystal Palace. You know what? I'm going to go through these. If you guys are going to one of these, let me know. Crystal Palace is my first day. Have you guys ever been to Crystal Palace?
Yes,
I love
been
it.
there for lunch.
London. Okay, nice.
I've been there for dinner.
Had lunch food.
You know what? I've only been there for breakfast.
Yeah.
You know, I made it a tradition for the last couple of years for my last morning because our flights are in the afternoon because it's an overnight flight back to the UK. I've always in the morning I've got to spend my morning in Magic Kingdom and go to Crystal Palace for breakfast. It's like my last big breakfast before I go away. But I was like, you know what? I want to have Crystal Palace on my first day because I've loved the breakfast so much, and I'm not a big breakfast guy at all. I actually can't tell you the last time I ate breakfast. That's how long ago I've had breakfast. I can't.
I had it last night for dinner.
I mean, I'm not a big breakfast person, but I love breakfast at Crystal Palace. So I was like, you know what? First day of my trip, I've got Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party later that evening. I'm not going to go sit down and eat a meal during Mickey's Not So Scary. It's either going to be breakfast or lunch. After a long day of flying, I'm going to have a good night's sleep and I'm going to hit up Crystal Palace and eat like Pooh Bear. And I'm going to be the size of Pooh Bear when I come out of that place because it's great food. It's one of those, actually, you know, we were talking about the generations of dining.
Mm-hmm.
That one, although it's kind of an old generation of character dining, it still holds up. It's still really good. And you get to meet Pooh and Tigger and Eeyore and Piglet. I mean, what more can you ask for?
I think it's great. I love it there. We had a good time. I want to try breakfast because they have an omelet station.
Oh, it's so good.
And I want to get the omelet.
Oh,
but
it's so good.
yeah, Melissa and I we're every time we look at dining for breakfast now, we're like, who has omelet stations?
Now
That's where we're going.
our Johns is going to have a party next Saturday because our Johns, Samantha, and Donna are going to Crystal Palace next Saturday.
Nice.
So I am not only am I jealous, I'm also hungry and jealous. What's the food like at lunch and dinner? Because I've never had it though.
Oh my gosh, it's been so long. I don't even remember. It's got your normal chicken and man, I don't mashed potatoes,
American comfort food.
Your normal American fare that you would get for lunch. I don't think it had sandwiches. You know what? And it's been so long now since we've done it. It's been at least 4 trips since we've done it, at least. And for us, 4 trips is probably 6 years. It's been a while, but it was good. I mean, it was very good. I enjoyed it, and the experience with the characters is the one thing I remember the most.
Sure.
They were great, and Crystal Palace itself is a huge facility. That dining area is massive.
Oh, yeah, and you know, actually, it's quite good because with these kind of restaurants, you won't see the characters twice. So you know, there's only going to be that one big interaction, and you do get a lot of time with the characters as well at Crystal Palace.
Mm-hmm. I think so. I think they do a really good job with that. And what'll happen is because it kind of splits that area up into 2. You have the left side and the right side. You'll have 2 on the left side and 2 on the right side. It seems like, and then they flip off. You know, flip over.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
So, and nice.
What's it like at dinner, Steve?
So it's really, really good. It kind of reminds me of Chef Mickey's, but it's the same kind of food, but they have they have the same breads, seasonal fish, they have shrimp and stuff like that, and then they have the same kind of roast carved meats. Those just like the beef and the turkey. It's honestly, it reminds me of 1900 Park Fair, which reminds me of Chef Mickey's, which reminds me of like most of the buffets and Hollywood and Vine a lot of them are the same to me. And this is one of those that just falls into that category. But the experience, the food's not bad though. Don't get me wrong. It's just not different. And the character experience though is incredible. It's the only place that I know that you can meet all 4 of those characters. And it's just a different type of character interaction.
Absolutely, absolutely, and I totally agree with that. And speaking of friends,
Thanks, Dan.
we have You're my friend too, Walter. So are you, Steve. But another partner channel has joined my stream. I had to get him in here because this guy has been just the most supportive person in this whole community and supportive of me. And though he isn't going in August, which I'm really sad about because I want to meet this guy so bad.
I'm sad too.
I had to get RobFuz in here, my buddy. So good to see you, pal. Thank you so much for joining us.
All I heard was I'm going to eat like Pooh Bear, and I said I got to get in on that stream. That's all I said. So
I'm gonna write that on Twitter.
guys,
I'm gonna see how many responses.
Dan, how's it going, everyone?
Going fantastic.
It's great to see you. Really great to see you, Rob. Now, food. Now, okay. Apart from burning steaks,
I've been what's it called, by the way? I've been there for lunch.
Crystal Palace, right?
Crystal Palace, and like I think Steve just said, it's basically like the other buffets, pretty much. If you've been to Hollywood and Vine, it's very similar to Hollywood and Vine. If not the same
I feel like Crystal Palace, with those kind of groups of places to eat, like Chef Mickey's, it's just so much better. And Crystal Palace I just feel so much more relaxed. I've worked Chef Mickey's numerous times, and it drove me up the wall. It drove me crazy because imagine this, right? It's a massive restaurant. There's only like 4 characters at Chef Mickey's. There's 3 massive sections, and you can't hear anything. It's so loud in Chef Mickey's. It's just you can't. It's just crazy, and the food I really don't rate at Chef Mickey's, and I think the food quality at Crystal Palace is a lot better. That's just my opinion.
Rob, hi buddy. I didn't hear you. I couldn't hear your sound, so I want to say hi. I don't know if you said hi. That's why I fell out and then had to come back in because every time somebody new joins, I can't hear the person, so I have to drop off. So how are you, sir? Good to see you.
Fantastic. How you doing, buddy?
Good.
I like your shirt. Very cool. Steve, good to see you, brother.
Green Lantern, man.
Green Lantern.
I'm sorry I knocked you out, Walt.
Not the Ryan Reynolds Green Lantern. That's a stream for another day.
Oh yeah, we'll have to talk about that.
Blimey. You know what? I went into my mall yesterday. We call it a shopping center because we have to emphasize everything. And I saw the Green Lantern movie on Blu-ray in this amazing slipcover. The slipcover is more exciting than the actual movie, and it's like £3. And I'm like, do I buy this trash movie with Ryan Reynolds in it, Green Lantern? And I resisted myself because I knew if I bought that movie, I'd be ridiculed.
There's 2 words that made that movie bad. You know what they are? Hector Hammond.
Well, I was thinking of 2 a lot more inappropriate words than that, but I'm glad you.
We'll have to have a stream
you
on that.
me.
I'll have to have a stream with you on that, Dan, because I'll be honest with you, I actually didn't mind that movie.
Oh, oh gosh!
I'll tell you what. Without Ryan Reynolds, the movie is appalling.
Yeah.
You think so? I thought the guy that played Sinestro made the movie.
Oh, you know what? We're getting way off topic. We're getting way off topic.
On topic, off topic.
Brady and Dave.
Brady and Dave are here. They've been reunited after Ubering and whatever. Brandy and Dave, so good to see you both together.
Hey, everyone.
I'm gonna fire in straight in question. Crystal Palace. Fan? Not a fan?
Overpriced.
Or have you never done it?
We haven't done it for years. We used to
at least you've done it.
So we used to. This is really bad. When we were on the dining plan, it was always one of those ones that it was smart when you're on the dining plan because it actually is a high cost meal for breakfast. And Dan, being a man after your own heart that loves food, we went 2 years in a row.
Yeah.
And did the deluxe dining plan back to back.
Oh my gosh, I can't even. Oh.
That is
I
a
can't
lot
even
of food.
fathom
Can
doing
you
that
just
now.
explain to people in the chat what the deluxe dining plan is?
All right, so the deluxe dining plan is
You better like to eat.
yeah,
if you-
you get 3 meals a day anywhere you want to go.
Table service.
Yeah,
Either
either or. You can use it for quick service, but if you do, you shouldn't because you're just wasting value. So we would do. I think we did.
spent our whole vacation eating,
eating,
so
literally
we don't
eating.
do it anymore.
Well, yeah, the first year we
Sounds
did it,
like
it was
Dan's
great.
vacation.
Exactly. What's going on, Rob? By the way, hello.
Hey guys.
So, man, so the first year we did it, it was amazing because Gianna was very young, and we used a lot of the meals as actual kind of like breaks, right? So if she was tired, we'd just hang out and we'd stay for whatever. So it was
Yeah.
fine. But you have 3 sit-down meals a day. The next year we did it, we were just going to the next reservation, and about 4 days into it, we were like, "Oh, this is so much." But we booked I don't know what
But back to
7 character
oh yeah, it was a lot.
meals.
I was just going to get back to Crystal Palace.
Oh yeah,
So the nice thing that we
she
would
keeps
book
me on
it
topic.
is that we actually would go into the park ahead of time. I mean, now they let you in, but
Yeah,
before you
yeah,
couldn't. So
exactly.
we'd do an early reservation.
Yes,
And as far as
we booked Crystal Palace every
value?
morning. We had Magic Kingdom.
yes,
Oh.
value. It was nice to go in and see characters and get breakfast. But as far as like my breakfast choice, I'm gonna pick somewhere else for me.
Yeah. It deluxe dining. That's a lot of food. Like look, I love my food. You got I look, Brandy and
Oh,
Dave,
yeah.
you guys are big foodies as well, but I just don't know if I could do that.
I feel like you're a prisoner to eating the entire
Yeah.
time. You have to
Yes.
The one way to actually get some value out of it without eating all the time is do a ton of signatures and use
Yeah, you would
2
have
dining credits.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm
you
trying
realize
it
on
next
top,
year.
yeah, do it, man.
I got to try it once because I don't eat breakfast there, and there's so many good breakfasts that I'm missing out on.
Yeah.
And I refuse to waste a dining credit on a breakfast.
Right.
So I'm going to
I
try it
think
next year.
you should only really use breakfast if like something else important is happening. Like I would only do breakfast if I was doing something like Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween
Mhm.
Party in the evening.
And then the
Because,
only breakfast I do is Boma's.
Well,
you know, I've never eaten at Boma for breakfast. I've only
Okay, but
done
are
it.
you not? Are you
Dinner
not?
is
breakfast-
amazing.
Are you not fans of breakfast? Is that the issue?
Well, yeah, I'm not a big breakfast fan anyway.
Okay,
Like
'cause we are.
most days, I don't eat
Okay.
breakfast.
And so we are breakfast fans. So when we go, it is one of the things we'll use a table service on. We just enjoy it. I mean, Garden Grill is out of this world for us. We really enjoy it. Not just the experience of the characters, which is phenomenal,
Yep.
but the food. It's really, really good.
Well, the other thing about being on, I think any dining plan, and we don't have to get into all the numbers, but it's making sure you get value for it. And if you use your one sit down for breakfast, unless you're going somewhere like Trattoria al Forno or Boma, where you're paying a flat fee that's $35 or $45, you're not maximizing your credits. When as Steve so eloquently pointed out on his stream about his, I want to go to Yachtsman and get the $78 steak for two,
I'll
even though
that.
it counts as a meal. I'm with you guys 100%. If you're on the dining plan, go get that $110 steak at wherever, because you're getting
All 6
value
of
out
us need to go and get steak.
Yes,
do it.
Can you imagine?
As long as it's not burnt like Rob did.
mid the Rob steak
the
incident.
Rob burnt steak incident. You know, I look, deluxe dining plan. You know, I feel like I'll need to do it one time,
Mm-hmm.
but I'll probably need to like work out every day for a year before I can do it.
And just
I know
realize
I'll just
That's awesome.
you get 2 snacks a day besides the 3 meals. At least you did. It might be down to 1 now at this
Yeah.
point, but
I don't know what it
When
is
I
now.
checked for when I checked for this trip, it was still 2, but I don't necessarily always use my snacks. I always just use them on candy or something to bring home with me. So you don't have to use all those.
Steve, do not say that, especially on Dan's stream. He gets really mad if you do that. Don't do that.
I mean, I go
I
drink
do
a
it too,
lot of
Steve.
night
do
blossoms.
it
That's
too,
what I
so.
do.
there you go.
please. Listen. Okay, everybody in the
we
chat,
go.
everybody
Nice
here.
going, Steve.
Do not
Steve, good job. Here we go. I'll be
use your
back later.
snack credit wisely. If I see anybody ever buy a bottle of water with your
I don't do
snack
that.
credit, I will go ape crazy.
You know what?
Jen's gonna walk
It
over
is
and knock.
$6
Spend the money the way
for-
you want to spend it. If you want to spend it on water, spend it on water.
I'm
Sorry,
saying,
I refuse to
It's
spend it
your
on water.
trip.
as hardworking
May not be
people,
smart.
and we make our money, we save all our money to go to the most magical place on earth, and you spend your money on buying a $15 bottle of water. What
$8.50.
sense? What sense
When
does
it's
that
free, water's free.
Water is there's a counter, right? You go up to the counter, you say, "I'd like a free cup of water." I know I just did an American
I was
accent.
just gonna say that was
Great.
great.
That was impressive.
A water.
Is it on purpose?
Dave, I knew Dave. Well, Steve, I knew a Dan rant was going to come
Oh,
eventually.
it's coming. I love it.
I actually had to breathe there because otherwise I was just gonna.
But that's why I have you, Dan, though, because you're going to learn me the right way in August. So
I'm just
You're
gonna have
gonna-
like a picket sign outside Magic Kingdom saying, "Don't
Water's
buy
free."
bottled water; it's free."
that, I will say I refuse to buy water with my credits. But it's those when I get to the end of the trip, if I still have credits left over, then we grab the candy to take home. That's all.
Yeah,
And look,
Yeah, that's what I do.
if
That's
you
what I do.
don't
I was
like,
joking.
if you don't, I know look, the cup of water that you get from all these places. Yes, there's a different taste to the bottled water, but here's a tip, right? How much is a bottle of water at Disney? Like $5, $6?
Way
$18.
too much money.
Like, it's too expensive.
$18.
You can go down the road to Walmart and get a case of like 20 for like
absolutely.
like $10.
That's what we do. Put it in your room. Put it in your refrigerator or your little
Mhm.
whatever. A few a night if you don't have enough room for it, and then take it into the park the next day. I agree.
I always
Who's on the
pick up-
meal plans for this August trip? I'm sorry.
Just very quickly, Cargo says, "Did somebody say candy?"
I did.
Great to see you, Cargo. So good to see you, and I'm super excited to see Cargo when we go down in August because it's been way too long. Because it's been we've known each other for a long time, and I can't wait to see you. But yes, who's on the dining plan? I think everybody here is on the dining plan, apart from
I'm
Rob
not.
because he's not going.
I'm not,
Wait,
but I'm thinking about it. No,
Dave,
I'm not.
you're not on at the moment.
No, I'm so we.
You think they'll run out?
What's that?
Oh, you made it sound like they were going to run out. I don't think
Yeah,
they're
We're
I
gonna
know.
have dining plans.
I know. Yeah,
I don't think they will, Walt.
they'll gladly take your
It's
money.
more money for them.
Yeah, amen.
So we with APs and the way that we eat now, it's better to pay for tables as opposed to the dining plan because we like to hit
For us.
for us at least. So thank you. We like to hit Nomad for a meal. We like to hit Brown Derby Lounge for a meal. Before Misner's was accosted and is now going to be a beauty. You want me to rant?
You're
Let's
gonna
talk
like
about
it.
this.
You'll end up liking it.
I know I'll end up liking it.
Do
But Misner's
it.
was my place. I loved it. And then Ale and Compass Lounge, we enjoy eating there. And they're not on the dining plan. So we just get tables, take the 20% discount, and go from there. So now the question is, and I don't think I can do it for August either, because we're gonna eat so much food at Food and Wine
Oh,
that I'm just gonna have been there in July, and I've never been to Food and Wine, so I'm so pumped for
Neither
this.
have I.
No,
I can't wait.
I'm so excited, Dan.
We're gonna eat so well.
Oh, it's gonna be ridiculous.
Here's the best part: if you are on the dining plan, your snack credits count for all the stuff around the Food and Wine.
I know, but I don't want to have
Steve,
sit-downs.
did you just say something that is really vital to my vacation?
It is.
100%.
You
Save all
can
your
look.
snacks.
I'm actually, which it's not going to be the same this year. I was just finally getting around to some videos editing last week, and I did the one for. I went and filmed the menus for every single country, and it has a little icon next to the ones like the little fillet with mushrooms you can use as a snack credit from Canada.
Oh, it was going so well until you said mushrooms.
Well, yeah, you don't have to get the mushrooms. You can get it without it.
That's fine, dude.
Dan doesn't like mushrooms.
I don't like mushrooms. Fine.
They go in the trash. It's all good.
If anyone want my mushrooms, it's fine. You can have them. They're probably
in.
delicious.
I'm in.
Well, Dave, we're Dave, we're going together anyway. So
Oh, well, of course. Yeah, I know. That's gonna be ridiculous.
I got 2 days of Disney down. You'll probably just I don't know.
No, it's
Throw
extended.
me into the.
I want to know what's on your bucket list of things you're going to do that you haven't done before.
Well, food. A lot of food.
We're going to rent one of those boats you can rent over at the Polynesian.
Nice.
And go out on that on what's that? Seven Seas
Lagoon. And you can go into Bay Lake as well.
Yeah, or Bay Lake. Maybe that's it. But we're going to try that because it's really not that expensive. It's like 45 hours for 30 minutes or $60 for an hour or something like that. I don't remember what it is, but it's pretty.
It's not
reasonable.
bad.
We should all go bass fishing one morning at 6 a.m.
Nice.
Nice.
Honestly, we should talk about this off
Dan does
stream
not look
because
excited about
that sounds. Well,
Can we go play golf instead?
yes, I'll do. Yes, again, this is fantastic because I'm cool with it because Food and Wine doesn't start till 11. So those days, I'm fine with getting up in the morning and going and playing. They have a sunrise 9 that if you start at 7, it's a deal, and we can go get 9 in, go play
What's
half.
9? Does it matter?
See, I got it. I got to dig into it. I think it's any course.
Is it? But is it? Is it back 9, front 9? Doesn't matter.
I don't know. I don't think it matters. I think that they put you. They probably fill the course up. It might be shotgun start. I don't know.
Okay.
I need to dig into it. But I haven't played golf there since I was like 16. So it's been a bajillion years. And I would love to go play. Love to go play. Who else plays?
Dave, we'll talk off.
All right, yeah,
stream, because now that you
I
said
don't know
that,
what I do. You can call golfing.
I'm so tempted.
Doesn't matter. It's at Disney.
It is.
You get to drive Mickey Mouse golf buggies.
No, you don't.
I mean that sells it all right there.
They don't have Mickey Mouse on the front, dude.
They do, don't they?
Not like the cool looking one. There's like a Mickey Mouse head.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like
not like sticking out of it. It's just like painted on, like the silhouette.
It's still fun.
It's
okay.
Stop taking his
compared
joy.
to like.
I'm sorry. I thought you meant the one that actually. I'll be quiet.
Mean.
Dave, just ruined my mood. God.
I'll just bring up water again.
Bread service.
You got
bread service.
You got all my hopes up just to be shattered into a million pieces.
I'm sorry.
Oh boy. Right, we only got through one of the restaurants that I'm going to at Disney. I've got like a bajillion left to go. Right. Kona Cafe. Someone here is going to Kona Cafe.
We love Kona.
I am.
It's so good. I've gone there every single year I've been there. Kona Cafe.
Never
just and like it's not so much. I mean, some of it is adventurous food, but actually there's a lot of like there's steak. There's this great steak dish with like mashed potatoes, and it's like purple mash. It doesn't taste any different, but it just is purple.
Is Kona Cafe over at Universal?
No. Kona Cafe is. Are you trying to?
What is going on here?
You know what? You know what?
Heart attack today.
You know what? I decided today. You know what? I wanted to come onto YouTube and do a live stream to talk about August and talk about Disney. And at the moment, I'm just getting triggered about water and Universal and steaks that are being burnt. Like
and your Uber driver's still waiting outside.
Burn one steak. What's that steak?
Oh gosh, it's just
Go back to your happy place, Dan.
Speaking of my happy place menu, welcome in menu says Dan on the dining plan. How much is it worth money value for snacks? The dining plan for me is worth it.
All right.
And I think everybody here who's done the dining plan says it's worth it because I've done it 3 times. Walt, you've done it 3 times.
He beats the system. He gets 1,000% of his money's worth on the dining plan. So of course he's going to say it's worth it. So
true.
I love that. I love the dining plan. So
Rob, have you done the you've done it?
Yeah, twice at least, 2-3 times. So I love it. Yeah.
So where are the
Definitely.
places that you've gone to?
Unfortunately, just with the kids, we just go to like all the character breakfasts,
Okay.
the character meals and
But
stuff.
they're not
like that.
bad though. They're
No,
not
they're all
bad.
great. Yeah.
Like, they're,
Garden Grill. We
see,
went to
I've
the
never done
castle.
Garden Grill.
Ooh,
I'm going
that
this
should
year.
happen.
I'm going this year.
Um,
Are you doing dinner or what?
I'm doing dinner.
Sorry, Rob. I didn't mean to interrupt. I'll shut up.
Right.
That's how I roll.
So you've done Garden Grill. You've done what else have you done?
What's the character breakfast in Animal Kingdom or character meal?
Tusker House.
Oscar
Yeah.
House.
That's
We've
Mickey's.
done Crystal Palace. We've done the castle. We've done Chef Mickey's. I do the same things every time because my kids just like the same things, unfortunately. So I'm not very exotic with it.
But like we said earlier, like the character dining, I think is evolving. Like, I can't even. Dave, tell me what the name of that restaurant is called because I can't say it.
Trattoria al Forno.
Is it
I can't-
Trattoria?
Yeah,
I
Trattoria.
can't even say it.
Or Trattoria.
And
Bon Voyage breakfast. We'll call
There
it
you
that.
go.
there we go. Rapunzel's breakfast and storybook dining. The evolution of character dining is just it's where it's going to be, and I'm not surprised if I see Chef Mickey's change a little bit, or Hollywood and Vine change a little bit. I hope Crystal Palace never changes because I love Crystal Palace. And you know what is a really underrated character breakfast? Cape May Cafe.
It
Never
is.
been.
It's so like, okay, so I'm not the biggest seafood guy, so I don't really go there for dinner. But I've
And when
been
you seafood, you eat it.
that's the only seafood I do eat.
Same here, man. Same here.
just
what you want.
just let me avoid the things like the crab and the clams and all.
You did not just say that.
Avoid
You're from
things
Maryland,
like
and
the
you're
crab.
saying you don't like crab.
Seafood is
Yeah.
icky.
Yeah, thank you,
Am-
Steve.
You're not having good crab. Then Maryland crab will change your mind.
Does icky translate differently in the UK? Because it's delicious.
Yeah, no, it's icky. Icky means bleh.
Oh,
No. I just don't like it. I'll stick with like the meats and me being a carnivore. Oh, don't that pedantic right there. But you know,
And rant number 5.
there we go. But the breakfast at Cape May Cafe was really delicious. Like, it was really, really good. So and you get to meet Minnie, Goofy, and Donald or Daisy, someone like that. I don't know.
I think it's Minnie, Daisy, and Goofy.
That's it. Yeah, you're right. But yeah, it's really nice there. Dougie, I'll eat the seafood then. Welcome in, Dougie. Great to see you, pal.
Dougie.
So I'm doing Kona Cafe, which I love for dinner. I always go there. The chicken wings there.
Are gone.
Oh my god, they're so good. Then I'm doing Yak and Yeti, which I don't think anybody here is doing.
I've done it in the past, but not
We've
this
done
time.
it.
I love Yak and Yeti.
I love Yak and Yeti.
It's good stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, I had the Kobe beef. I always go for the same thing, the Kobe beef burger with like the shoelaced
Firecracker
potato
shrimp.
fries. Oh, you go for the See, my friend went the firecracker shrimp last year, and Corey loves the firecracker shrimp as well.
Yeah.
And apparently that's meant to be like the best thing there.
I
I
got a
won't
good
eat
Yak and Yeti tip.
What was that, Rob? Sorry.
I got a good tip for Yak and Yeti. It's a Landry's restaurant. So T-Rex, the Rainforest Cafes, and Yak and Yeti are Landry's restaurants, the chain, and you can join the Landry's Club for $20. And the first meal, you get your $20 back. And I think for your birthday, they give you $20 too. And you have preferential seating apart from the Disney system. So if you're ever in a rut, we've waited 40 seconds literally in line at T-Rex when the line was 2.5 hours. So 40
That's
seconds.
great.
Wait,
timed
so
it.
Landry's is
That's a great
Landry's
tip.
is run by Yak and Yeti is run by Landry's? I didn't know
Yeah.
It is, yep.
Yeah, and T-Rex and Rainforest.
So yeah, that's a great tip. Go to landrys.com, join up for the thing, and I've gotten a couple reservations like that. 'cause
Wow,
we
how
Rob,
about that?
why haven't we called them and asked them to sponsor our?
Oh, they should. They should.
We just
I love
promoted them.
Rainforest. I'm a big Rainforest guy. I like what they go in the kids. So.
Yeah, I tried Rainforest once. The only problem that I had with Rainforest was we were sat literally right next to the animatronic, and it was so loud that we could not talk to each other. And then when the lightning came, I was just like, can I just like take it to go and I'll go eat it on like the steps outside in the piece of
I like T-Rex. I like T-Rex better than I liked Rainforest Cafe. I don't know why. It just seemed, I don't know. I just like
I've always heard better reviews at T-Rex than I did at Rainforest. So I don't know.
I mean, they're both. I think the atmosphere is better at T-Rex, but I actually do like the food better at Rainforest.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
I agree on the atmosphere.
I do find it a little bit tad expensive as well.
Well, yeah, Rainforest is inflated due to whatever percentage they add so much to your bill because it goes to support Rainforest every time you eat there.
Yeah,
it says it in the menu.
I'm not against all of that, but it is. I feel like it is very expensive for compared to what's in Disney Springs right now.
There you go.
Like
that's the kicker.
It can't.
Yeah, definitely.
No, absolutely not. I agree 100%.
Can't compete. Like you got Morimoto Asia, you have Raglan Road, you have even Splitsville. Has
the boathouse.
The boathouse is phenomenal.
The boathouse.
And Maria and Enzo's. Maria's Hideaway. Enzo's
Homecoming.
Homecoming, which I'm trying to get a reservation for, and they're not giving me a good time for it.
Ooh, what time do you need? I'll look for you.
I'll
it's at 1%.
I'll do it later.
Dawson, get my phone.
PJ, get me a beer.
PJ, need a reservation.
PJ, get me.
Where is
Homecoming reservation?
Where is that guy? I love that guy.
Patrick's on date night.
Oh, that's right. I did. Good show last night.
Yeah, really great show, guys. It was really
Thank you.
I was half asleep, and then I couldn't sleep, and then I came back on, and it was just.
Let's just give a quick plug. Dis and that, isn't it? Dis or that.
Dis and that.
Dis and that with Dave, Steve, Shep, aka Ryan, and Patrick. Speaking of which, he's just joined back in.
Who's Ryan?
Dude, you're meant to be on date night.
Horrible date.
Go ahead. Just go. Patrick, go on your date night. I'm telling you, as a responsible adult.
Maybe that's
that's a lot of weight right there. Responsible adult.
Yeah, I don't think I'm very responsible. I had 10 Beverly shots last year. Wasn't very good.
I brought that up last night with the 50 Beverleys, so I'm excited about that. So
good job, Ryan.
I'm telling you, it's not. Let me tell you something, guys. It's not going to happen. It will. Look, we will do it.
5 of them.
We will do it, but we won't get to 50. I am telling you right now.
Can you drink them fast? Are you allowed to drink them fast? I don't like failing at all on anything. And I mean, I'll get to the point right before I get sick and then I'll stop. But Shep put down 6 of them pretty easily. And him and I have this, we think it's going to be me or him. And we're not going to stop at 50 if we both reach there. We're going to keep going until one of us wins.
Right. Let me just tell you something right now.
Is the downfall of all men.
What wars are fought over
for the rest of your trip.
let me tell you something, Steve. Listen, I consider myself a friend. I consider myself. I would look out for anybody. But if you drink as many Beverly shots as you can and you start feeling sick, I am not taking you to the hospital because I want to watch Illuminations before it gets cancelled later in the year.
Steve, I'll take you to the front gate. I'll take you to the front gate.
Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that.
Take you to the front gate. That's so nice.
All I need to be.
It's your own fault.
Just either point me in the direction of a bathroom or that Fountain of Nations because it's going away too, so it doesn't really matter.
That's true. Yeah, who cares?
You just didn't say that, did you?
That was a joke.
You're going to extinguish
Can I tell you something?
in the Fountain of Nations. Is that the...
Somebody will live stream that. Trust me.
me.
As they take Steve away.
As a former custodial cast member, I really do apologize to every single person if Steve Primeval howls in Club Cool.
That'd be great.
I'm going to try not to. I'm gonna try to keep my pride in check.
Now you said that Shep's gonna do it, so
Yep.
we'll see.
Yes.
Oh dear.
What day am I flying out? I forget.
So
Oh wait.
I am also doing Tepanetto, which I've never done before.
You'll love it. It's very good. Done it.
Which I'm very excited about.
Is that the hibachi?
That's the hibachi
yes.
restaurant.
Hey, I lied. No, wait, hold on. I'm so confused. I gotta look at my calendar.
Oh,
Brandy
No,
and Dave.
Yeah,
Breaking news. Brandy and Dave channel.
I am gonna be there Sunday. We should book Cali Grill.
on the first of Sunday. Is Sunday the first?
Yes.
Sunday
That's when
the
we're-
1st.
No, I'm not. I'm leaving. Darn it. I don't know my
Sunday-
calendar.
Sunday the 1st. I am at Hollywood Studios. Extra magic hours.
I'm leaving.
Sunday the 1st, I will not be there. I'm gone.
Well,
But how about it?
I love the fact we're making arrangements on my live stream.
Ted Chef Art Smith's homecoming brunch Saturday.
There you go.
Saturday is what, the 31st?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's Magic Kingdom Day.
That's okay.
Danny?
It's near there.
It's Magic Kingdom Day.
Yep.
I'm all on Magic Kingdom Day.
Steve.
If it was like Epcot Day, fine. If it was like no, actually not Hollywood Studios. If it was like Universal Day, then fine, okay. And I know, yes, I'm going.
Are you
to
going to
Universal.
Universal?
So
What?
I heard that roller
What
coaster is
day?
awesome.
Dan, before you get started, I gotta drop out, fellas. It's time for
Okay.
dinner. I
All right.
appreciate you letting me come on.
what are
I
you
will.
eating?
I don't know, whatever Melissa's making.
He's having
Nice.
he's having
Save me
Maryland
some.
crab. Duh.
Yes, that would be fantastic. I wish we were. But
All right, pal. Well,
it
thank you
doesn't matter
very
what
much.
she's making. I know it'll be good, so that's all I care about.
And don't
Awesome.
forget, what time have we got? Well, Walt will be back later for his
8
live
o'clock.
stream. 8 o'clock.
We're finishing up
o'clock.
our bracket. We're finishing up our musical bracket, and then we're talking about our community spotlight. Who's next for a community spotlight? Because Dan's week is about over, and the next community spotlight person is coming up, and that person might be here now. Who knows?
Who knows? But thank you so much, Walt, for
All
stopping
right,
by, and I
everybody.
look forward to seeing you guys later.
I'll see you
By
guys.
the way, we're gonna do a stream afterwards. Steve and I are gonna debate if Willy Wonka and Wizard of Oz is actually musical or not.
Of course they're musical. What kind of question is that? Are they musical?
Really,
I swear to God, I never considered those two movies musicals.
Willy
until you're
Wonka's
like,
only got like
never.
2 songs in it.
It's got like 10 songs in it.
Willy Wonka has like 10 songs in it.
I know.
I'm looking-
Right, Steve? I love Steve
I'm
brought
out
that
of
up.
there.
the other
A
day.
musical.
So
Can I just ask a quick question? Oh, he's gone, isn't
He's
he?
gone.
He got out before you made him rant, and then he left.
This is why I love
Going
you guys.
back
That
to
was
the-
Steve. That was brilliant. When you
Going
said that
back
the
to
other
the
day. Sorry,
chat.
Dan.
Have any of you guys done the Cali Grill brunch? Says Louise WDW. Firstly, Louise, welcome into the stream. So good
We
to
have an
see you.
expert.
And there is an expert right here who's probably eaten the Cali, actually probably eaten the whole restaurant from top to bottom in sushi and everything.
Oh,
Cali Grill, and that is Dave from Brandy and Dave. Take it away, buddy.
Yes. All right. Okay. So Louise, here's the deal. All right. I'm speaking directly to you. Cali Grill Brunch is the best value on property. Get a reservation for 10 or 10:30. Go in at like 9:45. They'll seat you, and then you have the run of the place for the next 4 hours. Okay. The menu's fantastic. I highly recommend the butter poached lobster egg Benedict. And if you're a sushi fan, you will literally within, 20 minutes of being there, be able to eat your weight in sushi. But honestly, and let me back up here, you will 100% hit value at $90 between what? And I'm thinking about Disney prices, and guys, back me up on this. A glass of champagne, $14. It's included. A roll of sushi, $20. Again, included. An entree at Cali Grill, 50. Let's go low, right?
40,
So-
about $40-$50.
Okay,
Yeah.
so $40. So we're at $70 without even getting to the buffet and the fact you can have a second meal, if not an eighth meal, which Man, I'm so
It's
sad that I'm
insane.
not going to be there on Sunday. It's insane. It is so good. So good. Highly recommended. The quality is killer. And then they bring, and I don't even know how they do this. They bring a tray, just a massive tray of desserts, and it's a bunch of pastries and whatever, and then like the really, really good Disney macarons. Huh. I don't know. No one eats them.
Oh,
I love macarons.
So
I love
good.
it too.
Dave, this is why we're friends.
So true.
Because this is just look. It's 11 p.m. my time, right? I had
Mhm.
like the biggest meal I've ever had. Like tonight, I was just like so hungry, and I was like full to the stomach, and now I'm really hungry after that
That's great.
description.
So in all
Shocker.
honesty, though,
I know, right? Shocker, right there.
I thought when I went into it, I thought $90 was going to be way too much, and it was completely overpriced. And why would anyone even pay that? And Disney hits value without even going nuts, without even like a meal, some sushi, the charcuterie is fantastic, and a glass of champagne. You hit value, $90.
And it is a very special place. It is
Yeah.
very just even the location, excluding the food. You have the most incredible view of Seven Seas Lagoon, the Magic Kingdom, Grand Floridian, Polynesia. Like, it's just the most amazing view I think I've ever seen at Disney.
It's true.
Like, hands down. And yes, it is $90, but you will make that $90 easy.
And if you're an
Really
annual
easy.
pass holder, it's 10% off, and they accept tables.
Yep.
So
That is the biggest thing that I think people forget. Tables in Wonderland is like it's like treasure, right? It's like a gold mine of saving money.
I looked, and I went in January and didn't buy it then because it didn't really work out. But
It's for the annual pass holders because I can't get the tables in Wonderland, unfortunately. Despite me being my foodie, you would expect me having one of those, but it is worth it if you're an annual pass holder or if you're
annual pass, $150, and you take a family of 4. And frankly, you can go with multiple families. They will take the discount off of up to 10 people.
Yeah.
So to get that $150 back, the barrier to where you're actually saving money is really low the larger your family is. But you have to realize that at the same token, if you're stopping to get a drink at X in Epcot and it's $40 because that's what drinks are now at Disney, if you're buying 2 drinks, $38, you get your 20% off at certain places. So all of that adds up. You go to certain lounges and whatever, and it's literally a no-brainer, especially if you're an annual pass holder, and especially if like we do, not living there, you're bridging 2 trips. So we're looking forward to 2020 and know that we're going to be there in June. So the card covers 13 months, and you can literally you pay for it with the first trip, and it's all gravy on the second, and anything you do in between.
Yeah, absolutely.
So.
We spent so much time on food. Let me just run through the rest of my dining. I got Tepanetto, Mama Melrose, which I love. I think Mama Melrose is a hidden gem. I think it's delicious there.
Haven't been.
The steak with the 4 cheese macaroni. My God, like
that sounds really good.
You can't even just. And you know what I love about Mama Melrose? I've been there twice, and every time. So when I went back, I got given like this card, card saying welcome back to our family. We're so good to have you back.
He has something.
It's amazing. Yes, I'm going to Universal. I know, but
it's okay.
My
Doesn't
friend,
bug me, Dan.
But my friend who I'm going with, she hasn't been to Florida in such a long time, and she's a thrill seeker. And I said, you know what? Let's do Universal. That's where the thrill seek rides are. Like the Mummy ride is like one of my favorite roller coasters ever. The Hulk is great. You got the whole of the Harry Plopper place, whatever. You got Men in Black, which is one of my favorite rides as well. Universal's great. We're going to do the Edison in the evening. I changed one of my reservations from 1900 Park Fair to Whispering Canyon.
Oh, that's a win.
I've never been to Whispering Canyon.
My waiter wasn't rude enough. I was disappointed.
Oh.
He didn't do all the other antics everybody else was doing around him.
I've never been, but you know who convinced me to go? Corey, because Corey did an amazing review there. So I was really, really excited. And you get bottomless milkshakes there. I'm going to Garden Grill for the first time the next day. And then the big one, Steve, Sonar buddy.
Yes.
I'm so excited about
I'm
this.
going to try every dip they have.
That's the purest laugh of Dan. His excitement.
You got bread service, which is going to be the best thing ever. And then you've got the really delicious braised beef and buttered chicken for like
you
the
guys do me a
mains.
favor? Can you promise me something? Can you please do
Rob,
vlogs of this?
Rob,
I wanna see them.
Oh, yeah.
Rob, I will even send you a bit of the food. and then you've got the amazing
That's my partner's
cheese.
channel.
The cheesecake for dessert is just amazing.
So I've already promised Shep and Dave and Zip that I will bring them bread service in line because they're going to hold my spot in line. We're going to meet, stand in line. I'm going to go eat at Sanaa, and I will personally buy them bread service and take it to them so that they can eat it in line as well.
You have a problem.
Why?
There is no way a piece of bread is leaving that table if I'm there.
Well, I meant we'll get some here, and I'll order some to go, and they won't. I'll have them hand it to me on my way out the door.
Can you do that?
I'll pay for to-go bread service. I'm fine with that.
Oh, I got it.
Well, Dave, I'm already bringing donuts to where you're standing. So,
Yes.
I mean, I'll bring bread service as well.
And now that I know they have cheesecake, that makes it even better.
The cheesecake there is so good. I don't know if they've changed or not, but last time I was there, amazing. Galaxy's Edge Day, me and Corey are going to Boma for dinner. It's going to be amazing. Zebra Domes. I'm spending a lot of that day with Corey, as you could tell. And then the next day, we're doing Via Napoli, which is also Food and Wine Day, which is awesome because then I get my favorite restaurant in Epcot as well as Food and Wine for the first time, which is going to be amazing with Dave. It's going to be awesome. Then we've got Ohana. I mean, what can I say about Ohana? 50s Prime Time, which is going to be delish. And then for my final meal, we're doing Skipper Canteen for lunch because we've got Mickey's Not So Scary that evening. And the second, if you guys are around on the 2nd, you're going to see the Fiascos all together for the first time ever. It's official on the 2nd.
Are you going to do a stream, like a live stream together?
Oh yeah, like it's going to be
awesome.
Me, Corey, Haley, and Meg, the Fiascos together for the first time ever. It's going to be absolutely amazing. So we're just going to plan that. And then I depart on the 3rd, but I'm going to try and get Trails End in before I go. But
Get one more in.
You know,
it was so funny you said that, Dan. I was thinking, I'm like, gee, because when Meg announced she's going, I said, I wonder if they're going to get together to do the show. That's awesome. I was just thinking about it yesterday. It's awesome.
We spent a lot. We were talking a lot today of like what we're going to do and which Halloween parties we're going to do and whatever. So we're thinking of doing the 2nd. Because we're going to be in Epcot on the 30th, because that's Food and Wine, and Plain White are playing at the American Stage place, as she really wants to go to that. So I thought, let's go and do that. That'd be pretty awesome. So yeah, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be absolutely mad. And in 15 minutes, no, not 15, 45 minutes, Corey from Corey Meets World will be going live from the Disney Villains After Dark place thingy Magic Kingdom party. So please go and check out Corey Meets World, and he'll do an amazing stream. But I want to bring up, speaking of villains, speaking of nighttime events at Magic Kingdom, Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. I want to come to now. Rob, have you done Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, or have you done something? Have you done anything similar? Have you done Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party? Anything like that?
I haven't. No.
Would you?
Unfortunately. You know, it's funny because we thought about it and we were there. We could have did it, and we actually left. We had to leave early the Magic Kingdom because it was that night.
Right.
But you know, unfortunately, when you're a family of 4, it just doesn't make sense. You know, my kids are just exhausted at the point.
Sure.
So, like, for them to stay like an hour or two and just be exhausted and to spend $400 something on the family for it, it was just a little tough for us. But if I was alone, yeah, definitely 100%. But
yeah, I think it's. I could probably see how that would be difficult, especially, you know, the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, especially with a family, it does get quite expensive. If you're going on your own, I think it's quite good value, but I think as a family it can get a little bit, it's a lot. But there is a lot that goes with these events, but it is something very, very special. Amanda says, "Are you gonna dress up?" Yes. Well, you guys,
news.
you guys,
Love it.
it's not even, look, you know how much of a crazy person I am. I do ridiculous challenges and ridiculous things. I don't mind just fooling myself around on YouTube and making fun of myself. Of course I'm going to dress up and have a laugh and whatever. It's going to be fun. I just need a costume idea. That's probably, you know what? I'm going to post on Twitter which character or suggest characters for me to go as. I don't think if you give me something like a princess, that won't be very popular. So you're gonna just keep that in mind. Don't waste your vote by saying, "Oh, you should go as Rapunzel," because I'm probably not gonna go as Rapunzel. So, Tina McNeil, sorry I've been quiet. I've just been cooking, eating our constellation dinner tacos. Were pickles on your tacos? Because if so,
Not pickles.
that's where I'll be. Now, so Rob hasn't been to a party, but I know Steve, you're going to a Halloween party.
Mhm.
We know, Dan, you don't mind shaving your legs or borrowing Daisy's shoes. Cargo.
Skeletons in the closet.
This if you don't know, when one of my favorite games on YouTube is when Cargo live streams and we play this game called I actually can't even remember what the game is called. It's where you tweet something out. So you get given a random phrase and you just tweet it out randomly. And for some reason I always get like the really weird like Dan shaves his legs while meeting up with Rapunzel while eating a Dole Whip or something. It's something really weird, and Cargo's like, it's called tweet or pass. So you can either tweet it out or you can pass it to the next person. But if you pass it to the next person, you lose a point, or the other person gets a point. And I would always tweet it out because I thought it was such a laugh. And so, I love that. But no, I don't shave my legs. And to be honest, I know I'm a bit crazy on YouTube, but I don't think I would ever stream or vlog me shaving my legs because I think people might throw up. So
just tell me you're a swimmer.
You know what? I was a swimmer. I used to swim. I was a competitive swimmer back in the day, but not anymore. Mick, wow, we got really off topic here. Dave.
Yo.
Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. Have you done it? Are you going to be doing it?
Have not. Doubt I'm going to this trip.
Okay.
Reason being, if I'm going to do it, I want the kids there. So I'm going to be by myself. Not gonna happen.
Well, you're not going to come and dress up on your own and.
Oh no, I would do that. I'm with you.
Yeah, do that.
But it being the first experience, just think I'd like to have the whole family there. So going to pass and spend pretty much the entirety of the second and third day that I'm there at Epcot eating my face off.
I love that movie, Face Off.
Well, Nicolas Cage is fantastic.
Anything with Nicolas Cage in it, just I'm gonna take his face off. Sorry, that was a really bad impression.
It wasn't that bad.
It wasn't that bad. Bees, not the bees. The bees. That's the Wicker Man. Yeah, it's a great party, and I think Gigi and Dawson would love it.
Mm-hmm.
They would really, really love it, and it's I've only done it once, actually. For me, I did it once, and I still didn't get to do everything.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, my thing is that of the two parties, I think the Halloween one's the one that I'd like to do besides the Christmas party.
Right. And even just my favorite part of the Halloween party is the grave diggers in the parade.
Mine.
Oh, all right, Steve. Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. You've done it.
Yep.
You're going to it.
Yep.
Like me, why do you love the Halloween party?
Well, I'm gonna like it a whole lot more this time than last time because the last time I did it, we had the girls with us and we trick or treated our way through the Halloween party, which was okay. But you can get the same candy anywhere you get it. But I'm going just number one. You got short line, no lines on any rides. You have a
And
special
that's
fireworks
including
show.
like Seven Dwarfs and Splash.
Yeah. That's everything. They have a special fireworks show. That parade is really cool, and I love that music. And then them
Best
grave
parade.
diggers. Yep.
Best Disney parade I think
Yep.
that has ever been.
But then I like which something I missed out on the last time is all the special food offerings that they have, and I missed it. So I'm not going to miss it this time.
Nope.
And I'm also planning on being in costume, perhaps.
Any costume ideas?
Dr. Facilier.
Nice. I love with the hat. You got to go with the
With the
hat.
hat.
Oh my god, that's gonna be awesome! I can't wait to see that.
So
You know
That's-
what?
I haven't started that costume yet, though. I gotta find pieces to it and get people to help me make it. And so
I remember in October last year, Josh from Resort TV One was a Jedi Knight, and he had the full costume with the cloak,
oh nice.
and he was like sweating buckets. He just could not handle it because it's so. That's the thing. You got to really strategize going to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party because although it's night, it's still really hot. So you need to like dress like you want to dress like a character, but you don't want to like go really heavy because you're just it's gonna be really sweaty and horrible. So Cargo says, "How that moment when hubby calls from work and I say I'm watching YouTube and he asks who is it, your buddy Steve?" Donna says, "I remember that, Dan. He was swelting. Yes, Josh was swelting. But I love Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party. I'm so excited to go. I think I'm going to two parties. I'm going on the 20th of August and the 2nd of September. I may try and get another one in. I may come to the 27th, but
The 20th of August.
yeah.
What, are they going to start these in July next? Like, what's going on?
I know. Last year they started on the 11th.
That's crazy.
The 20th is the first one,
Last
though,
year
right?
it was
Dan?
earlier, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Isn't the 20th the first one this year?
yeah.
Because I come in on the 21st, and the week before that is when the Disney Villains After Hour party ends, and then the
Okay.
Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party picks up the next week.
MGM Traveling, welcome into the stream. And I know who I'll be seeing on the 20th. That is Cargo 619 at the Magic Kingdom for Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party. It's going to be amazing. And it's definitely something I would recommend this over something like Mickey's Very Merry. What is it called?
Mickey's Very Merry
Christmas party.
Very Merry Christmas Party. I don't know. It's probably my British accent why I can't say stuff. I love the Halloween party, and I can't wait to go and have the food and meet the characters. Some of the rides will get an overlay, like the Space Mountain. Space Mountain has an overlay. I hope to God that Haunted Mansion doesn't get an overlay and just make it all creepy like they normally do. We're going on the first and the last nights of the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party, which, Donna, if the first one's on the 20th, we're going to be there too. It's going to be exciting. So, yeah, I love Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party. It's such a fun event, and I highly recommend it just to everybody. It's so good.
What's the last night you're going? I'm not going to be there, right?
The second.
No.
Yeah, I'm not going to be there. Okay. Because you're kind of talking me into this.
Dude,
It's September 2nd.
Keep going.
you gotta do
I
it.
love it.
If I convinced Meg to fly down to Connecticut
I'm pretty impressed.
to go to
Breaking news,
Disney,
you
I can
convinced
convince you. Breaking news, I know. Samantha says the first,
but
the
then,
16th.
in the chat, I put the rumor there that she was staying with you, Dan.
She's not staying with me. Stop. Just stop it.
Sorry.
That is all funny.
God,
Sorry.
that is. That's something.
It's an inside joke. Sorry,
That's
guys.
something for off the stream, I think. I'm gonna make a new show called Off the Script, and then it's just everything that's nothing to do with Disney and just complete madness and shenanigans. Samantha says the first one is on the 16th, which is just before I arrive.
Okay.
I really want to come down in August. It would be only one night. Oh, perfectly, Cat. Just do it. Just do it. Come see us. It'll be so much fun. Headless Horseman starting the parade is the best part of the not so scary Halloween party. Absolutely is. Just I love seeing the Headless Horseman. Pirates has an overlay. Yes, you're right, Tina. And you get some characters inside the queue, which is really cool. And they interact with you, and that's super fun. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing that for sure. Cool. So we've talked about Galaxy's Edge, people, Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, and a lot of food. We're going to just stay on here for another maybe 20 minutes before Corey goes live. And don't forget, 8 p.m., Mouse Talk, my other partner channel, is going to go live to finish off his musical bracket with The Wizard of Oz and Willy Wonka in it. I don't know why those are in there, but whatever.
And those weren't even the worst ones.
Yeah, I don't understand why Les Miserables is not the winner of this bracket.
Yeah, how's that happening?
Les Mis is like the most perfect musical there is.
Love it.
Rachel Susag, welcome into the stream. Thank you so much for subscribing. I really do appreciate it. Welcome in. So great to see you. If you have anything you want to ask about Disney, or if you're going to be there in August, if you're going to be in Walt Disney World in August, let me know. And we can do a meetup. Just let me know. And welcome into the stream. Cargo, are you going? What night are you doing the party? It's crazy. Everything is going down. Yeah, I love Les Mis. Les Mis is just... If there was one thing they could change in the Great Movie Ride, Rob, this is your territory. Now we're talking about the Great Movie Ride. I wish there was like a scene where the barricade was there. You got Jean Valjean up there, Marius, and just chanting with the French flags, like, "Do you hear the people?" Oh, it'd be so good. Oh my God, where are those Funko in the back? Funko Pops. I think they're talking about you, Steve.
Oh, I have Funko.
We have a lot of Disney Infinity.
the Funko down here are Anna, Elsa, Olaf, and Sven.
Nice.
This side over here is all Disney Infinity and Legos and everything else around it.
Rachel Susak, who are the people on the bottom? So we have my partner channel, RobFuz. So go check out RobFuz. He does a show called Frankie Friday with his nephew, as well as an awesome stream called Pub Talk, which I'm on, and sometimes other people are on, where we talk about just the most random stuff, and it's amazing. And he's just a really awesome, supportive guy. We got Steve from Steve's World, who's got like every single toy I think known to mankind that's Disney related, which is awesome. And he also does amazing streams and videos. It's awesome. And also, my food buddy, Dave from Brandy and Dave, also is here. So, Rachel, we've got some amazing YouTube channels here. Go check these guys out. You will not be disappointed. And speaking
Rachel, of $5, thanks.
Speaking of partner channels, you know that I feel so humbled when somebody says, "I'm watching you on my TV," because Meg from Mickey's Magic has just joined, and she says, "I'm watching you on my TV," which makes me feel like, I don't know. It's kind of like
royalty.
I know I'm a big guy, but I didn't know I'm that big. Unless your TV is very small, but I don't think it is. Don't tempt me, Cargo. I would fly down just to go to the party. Perfectly Cat, come to the Halloween party. It's amazing. So we've spoken about a lot of food. Very, very quickly, I want to talk about. We just talked about Great Movie Ride, but I want to talk about rides. What rides are we most excited for to go to Disney? And obviously, Rob, I know you're not going to be there, but I want to talk to you of which are your go-to rides as well. So, Rob, we'll start with you. What are like some of your go-to rides that you must do when you go to Disney?
Of course, the classics. Come on. How could you not want Haunted Mansion and the Pirates? The Caribbean, however you want to say it, of course. But I don't know. I just... I'm excited for you guys to go to Galaxy's Edge. That's what I'm so excited for you guys. All the classics I'm into. I don't know. You put me on the spot. I like everything, so I don't really care. I just like experiencing Disney. Love the
that's why you
mountains.
love the great movie, right? Because you love the classics and
Yes, yes.
and Horizons, of course.
Love the classics. Yes.
Love the classics. You're definitely the classics guy.
Retro.
The retro guy, definitely for sure. Dave?
Brooks Koepka is 4 under through 6. If anyone is paying attention to the U.S. Open right now.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Yes.
That's,
Sorry. I just looked.
Can
I'm
I
like, you
can
kidding
I
me?
just ask? No. So there is this professional golfer out there called Matthew Wallace. You may have
Okay.
heard of him. I have played, and I used to go to school with Matthew Wallace.
Yeah, he's 1 under right now.
And I used to play with him when I was at school, and he was unbelievable. And now seeing him on the PGA Tour, it's like, God, I played with like a professional golfer, and I didn't even know it at the time.
That's awesome.
It's pretty cool.
That is awesome.
We both went to a school called Aldenham School. It looks like Hogwarts. Because and by the way,
All of them
not
look like
not
Hogwarts.
every school in the UK looks like Hogwarts. Just saying.
Just yours.
Just one of mine.
That's
happens to
great.
be whatever. But
That is
side note.
great.
Dave, what is one of your? What's just throw out like I'm gonna say it. Don't get put off, guys. Word vomit your favorite rides.
Word vomit, my favorite rides.
That you must get like a fast pass or must go to.
Soren for sure. Big Tower of Terror fan. Flight of Passage, yes, but if I miss it, I miss it. Have to do the Jungle Cruise. Have to do the Jungle Cruise. Have to do Haunted Mansion. Obviously, all of the mountains, but space because that hurts me. And yeah, you get jostled around in there. I mean, it's fun, but like every 3 years, I'll be like, I haven't ridden that in a while, so I should go ride it.
Yeah.
And then I do, and I'm like, my hip hurts. Maybe I'm getting old. I don't know. And let's see, did I hit every park? I think I did. And obviously this year's Smuggler's Run, but
that little ride is coming
that
as
little
well.
one. So yeah, those are the ones like for me I gotta hit. It's interesting at this point. It's more about the entire experience, right? So whether it's family, friends, or all of the above, it's more about sharing the time there with that. And obviously the rides are part of that. But if I miss a fast pass at this point, or I don't get on, if I don't get on Everest, Everest, put Everest on that list. Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that pretty much covers it. Now, I could probably ride Haunted Mansion like 6 times in a row and not care. So.
Dude, like I know Meg is here, but Haunted Mansion, like that's my house, that's my mansion, I own it because I love it. I love it so much.
Nice.
Like
and Star Tours.
I could start. You know what? Star Tours. I like Star Tours, but Star Tours doesn't like me.
Well, this whole new system they put in when they redid it. It can really get the innards going.
If I hadn't eaten, because again, like I'm not a breakfast guy. If I hadn't eaten before I go on Star Tours, it could be messy. I can't even eat before Star Tours. I could only have like a drink because it really like it's really weird. No other ride makes me nauseous except Star Tours. I'm normally quite good with like screen rides and whatever. I do the Spider-Man ride at Islands of Adventure, and I do like Soarin', but those are much calmer rides. But Star Tours is rough. It's really rough.
So when Star Tours first switched right back in 2012 to the multiple options, we were staying at Yacht Club. I went over for extra magic hours by myself, and I rode Star Tours. I'm like, I'm going to ride this until I see everything. I got 6 in a row, 6 in a row, because fireworks are going off, and I'm just like, I'm gonna go. I'm just like around and around and around, and I got the 6, and I'm walking out. And I'm just like, oh, and the one cast member that had seen me every time was like, "How you doing?" I'm done. take a break.
This is why I love Dave.
I feel like I'd be, if I did that, I'd be joining Steve in the hospital after he had his 50 shots.
Nice. I like it.
Speaking of Steve, what are some of your favorite attractions that you must get before going to Disney or when you go to Disney?
I get Flight of Passage Fast Pass at least 2, if not 3 times for the week that I'm there. So Flight of Passage, hands down.
Absolutely.
I love Slinky Dog. I think it's incredible. I do
agree.
Flight of Passage, Slinky Dog, Everest, and there's one more, and I can't. Flight of Passage, Everest, Slinky Dog, and Soarin'. Sorry, Soarin'.
Nice.
So those are all must dos. 100% must dos.
So yeah, I'm 100% with you. Firstly, LSU mum, welcome into stream. Just getting home from work. Really great to see you too. Thank you so much for stopping by. Dan, I finally watched the new Star Wars movies. You got to tell me what you think. Where are you guys staying in August? I'm staying at a little place called All Star Movies.
What? We will be neighbors.
We'll be neighbors because Steve, you're staying at the
Sports,
and Dave, you'll be staying at the
Sports currently.
Sweet.
Yes.
Rob, I wish I could ask.
I
you,
love
but
that
feel-
it might change, by the way. Currently staying there. So
Oh, yeah.
I'm staying in Spain. I'm going on the Bon Jovi cruise, which is awesome. It's like, like people are mad at me because I'm like, it's not that I can't wait to go on the Bon Jovi cruise, the Runaway to Paradise, but I just wish it was a different week or a different time, whatever.
You know what, dude? If I could be there and be singing like "Living on a Prayer," and I'll be all over it. I'll probably be the guy like mosh pitting like crazy, and I'll be
nice.
like,
You gotta come.
"Have a nice day." Oh, it'll be so good. Oh man, it's great. I need to go on a Bon Jovi cruise, but it'd be
But
amazing.
yeah, what hotel I would stay at probably with you, or the movies or sports or the music, whatever.
Yeah.
So.
And you know, I do want to eventually stay at other resorts, but for me, like, I want to stay on property, but I don't spend my time at the resort. I just don't. Like, if I could save some money and go to like Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party and use that money instead of like upgrading to like Coronado Springs or Caribbean Beach, I would sacrifice that, because although I'll be a little bit further away from the parks, that doesn't really bother me because minivans can get you anywhere much quicker than buses, as long as you want to spend like $20. It's worth it.
$40.
No, you're shattering my dreams tonight, aren't you? Like, you're just breaking my heart every.
I'm just telling you, they changed the pricing structure. It's not as inexpensive as it used to be.
Well, buses
Sorry.
it is. Buses it is. No, don't worry.
It is what it is, man.
Rachel Susak says, have you heard any reviews, good or bad, for the Hagrid's new ride? Firstly, the Hagrid ride has been 600 minutes today, so that's about 10 hours. But I've heard good things. Do you guys think the Skyline will be running when you're there? I do think that. I believe, don't take my word for this, but I've heard some inside news, because connections and cast member background stuff. I heard a little thing that we will see the Skyliner open in late July.
Sweet, I'll be there.
Nice.
So that's what I've heard. Don't take my word for it. Take it with a grain of salt. But I heard at the end of July, because all of the Skyliners are finished. All the gondolas are finished. So it's only a matter of time where they do this. Pretty much doing all the safety checks now. That's pretty much what they're doing. 600 minutes. What? Yep. That's crazy.
Did a little birdie tell you if the space restaurant's opening yet? At like end of summer?
Preferably mid-August.
Yeah.
Preferably mid-August.
Yeah, I think I'd probably mid-August. I don't know.
We're making stuff up now. Sweet. I'm excited.
Walter Graham said, my pals at the UK Disney couple, great channel, go check out that UK Disney couple. They actually used to live like really close to me. Have been on Hagrid and said it's the best coaster in Orlando by a long way. Ooh, that's a really interesting debate. I'm intrigued. It apparently is very good, but hey, you know, I don't really have it. I can't comment because I haven't been on it. So, my go-to fast passes, of course, Flight of Passage, of course, Haunted Mansion, because it's my mansion, and if I say that anymore, Meg will throw me out the window like the bride did with her husband. Peter Pan's Flight. I will only fast pass it though. I will never go and stand in the fast pass. I won't stand in the standby for Peter Pan's flight because it's a 2-minute ride, so I should always fast pass it. And Splash Mountain, love Splash Mountain. Epcot, Test Track, hands down, love Test Track. And you're gonna make fun of me. I love the Seas with Nemo and Friends.
I love that ride too. My kids do too.
I love that pavilion in general.
And you know what? When you walk into that pavilion, Amanda, thank you so much for stopping by. Great to see you.
Hi, Amanda.
When you walk into that pavilion, when you go in the standby line, I don't know what it is, but it has the best air conditioning in the world. It just does, because there's no one who goes there, so there's no external body heat. So it's like no one's there. It's got the best air conditioning. The Seas with Nemo and Friends. It's like the best. It's not the best ride at Disney, but it's one of my favorite. Hollywood Studios. I do really like Slinky Dog, but I do love Toy Story Mania a little bit more. I do love Toy Story Mania. Tower of Terror. I love Tower and Rock and Roller Coaster, of course. And then Animal Kingdom. No, we did Animal Kingdom Flight Passage, and I love Dinosaur. I love Dinosaur. I think it's just, you know what? Dinosaur is becoming criminally underrated because no one goes there anymore. No one goes because everyone goes to the safari, everyone goes to Cali, everyone goes to Expedition Everest, and then pretty much everybody else is in Pandora. It's just an amazing ride, Dinosaur. I love it. Lol, I just tried to pause you with my remote, says Meg.
You were on her TV.
You don't want to pause me. Otherwise, I'll just speak. And then you can play on. No, I'm kidding. I tried to convince people that I was paused, but I wasn't. Best air conditioning carousel of life? I think you mean Carousel of Progress.
New ride. That's new ride.
I gotta bounce, gentlemen. It is dinner time.
I gotta bounce too.
All right, Dave and Rob, thank you so much. Firstly, Brandy and Dave, Disfluencers podcast, YouTube channel, over 1,000 subscribers. Whoop whoop. Guys, you got to go check out Brandy and Dave, great friends, Power Channel, and just everything awesome. Go check them out. And Food and Wine is coming.
Yes, food and Star Wars
and Star Wars. And my partner channel, RobFuz. Thank you so much, pal. Tomorrow, Frankie Friday. Super pumped. I think Frankie Friday, is that going ahead? Yeah,
I think so. Or Pub Talk if you're available. I mentioned Frankie. I don't know. He hasn't got back to me.
If it's not Frankie Friday, it will be Pub Talk. I probably will be there. And go check out Rob's channel. It's absolutely amazing. We have a lot of fun on there, and we did a great pub talk last week. It was so fun. So thank you both of you. We're gonna wrap up very soon. Actually, you know what? I think we're gonna wrap up right now because we're gonna head over to Corey's channel. Steve, dude, you're killing it right now, guys. You ever checked out my other Power channel, Steve's World? Great YouTube channel. Just deserves all the success. Actually, all of these guys deserve all the success because they are awesome, great channels. Thank you to Walt, who joined us earlier, but another partner channel. But thank you, Steve, again for joining us. Really do appreciate it as well.
Thank you for having me, buddy. I'm honored. Anytime I get to sit in front of a group of people and talk and they listen, I'm always game for that. So,
yeah, well, thank you so much. Rachel Susag, what's Corey's channel? It's Corey Meets World. If a moderator can put Corey's link in the chat, everyone, please go over to Corey's channel in about 15 minutes time. Please tell him that he goes live at 12 at 7 p.m.
Oh, that was the notice, I guess. Sorry about that.
So go tell him that Disney Dan sent you, and go have a Beverly. And actually, he's at Magic Kingdom, so he can't have a Beverly, but it's fine. But guys, thank you so much. This was so much fun. A couple of things from me. Disney Fiasco, unfortunately, will have to be postponed again this weekend because it's my best friend's birthday. We are going into London, so it will be a late night and I won't be able to make it. But hopefully, either Meg will take it over this weekend or it will just be postponed to the following weekend. Again, that will be 2 weeks in a row. I really do apologize, but life sometimes throws you snowballs and it just continues. That was a great analogy. Actually, it was terrible. So no Disney fiasco from me on Saturday. Maybe Meg will do it on Saturday. Disney Food Friday tomorrow. Super excited. It's a good one. It's from Animal Kingdom, so please stick around for that. You can follow all of us, me, on Twitter and on Instagram at Disney Down. Guys, please make sure you hit that like button before we leave. Hit that subscribe button. Ring that notification bell. And Meg says she will do it. So Disney Fiasco, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with Meg on Saturday. That is confirmation right there. Meg, you are a superstar. Thank you so much. And I'm honored to be on your TV, which is still really astounds me. But guys,
I'm honored to be on your TV too.
I know everyone is just
Me too.
it's crazy. But thank you so much. Thank you, Dave. Thank you, Rob. Thank you, Brandy, because Brandy was in here earlier. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Walt. Thank you, everybody joining us. I will see you all tomorrow for Disney Food Friday. Guys, live your life with a smile each and every day, and I'll see you guys all real soon. See you later, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.
Later.